let's get growing. Grab your tea, grab your blankets, and let's chill a while on ImPondsible Farm. It is day 26 of summer, year 3 on ImPondsible Farm. We are currently saving for our golden clock, and we are wrapping up a lot of our perfection goals one by one here. Millie, welcome in, nice first. We have completed the shipping collection. Liliana, welcome in, good morning, how's it growing? We did complete the shipping collection, that was part of what we did here. How's it growing, Millie? We got our tea, our green tea and our tea leaves. Emma, welcome in. How's it growing? So that's done. Obviously the fish has been done for a very long time. The museum has been done. The cooking, we are waiting on Sandy for the tomka soup. Ashy, welcome in. How's it growing? And someone said Shane is the strange bun. Millie, me need a power nap. Excuse me a second. Had to clear my throat. Someone said Shane was the strange bun, so we should be there pretty soon. Sandy we need to focus on. We're waiting on fall for the sea cucumber, which is only a couple days away, and winter for the squid. Shannon subscribed for 2 months on a 2-month subscribe streak. Thank you, Shannon. I really appreciate that. That is wonderfully sweet of you. 2 months of awesome chillness. Shane is the strange bun. All right, well, we should be there pretty soon then, because we have indeed been working on our friendships, and they are doing pretty well. They're doing pretty well. Evelyn and the Wizard, Carolyn and Clint are almost there. Growing good holiday tomorrow. Have no Wi-Fi and my data is not working well at all. Well, do not waste your data on me, Emma. Save it. Shannon didn't even need to do anything because I subscribed in advance, so I will be sub next month too. That is incredibly sweet, Shannon. Now, I recall you did subscribe for 3 months, so thank you for that. Thank you for that. Where is Shane? Shane is there, so we should be getting his recipe very soon. This is what we're focusing on right now, is these friendships. We do still need to kill magma sprites for the Monster Slayer eradication goals. Jazz, welcome in. How's it growing? Shannon, if I find a place I love, I'll definitely make it worth my while. On a 30 stream streak too. Thank you. Whoop. I saluted the coffee maker. I don't think Elliot is back from reading his book yet. Just right, welcome in. How's it growing? Millie is now lurking like a champ. Lurking is greatly encouraged. We love lurkers. Do your thing, Millie. We love you. Yeah, I don't think Elliot has come home from his book tour yet. Shannon, Stardew time. Got an ancient seed. I saw. Shannon is now lurking like a champ. Lurking is greatly encouraged. We love lurkers. Do your thing, Shannon. We love you. Catastrophe, welcome in. Good morning. Linus picked us up last night. Oh, and here is that. My sweet chill. Last night in Zuzu City was quite the experience. It seems there's a large literary scene here. A few dozen people showed up at my reading. I even signed a couple of autographs. It's strange to be seen as someone important. It's all a matter of framing, a grand illusion. For truly I am no one special. Only your devoted Elliot, as always. Currently, I'm alone in my hotel room ingesting a Joja value meal. Should this be called food or edible matter? I needn't long brood, it must be the latter. Oh, ever the poet. I look forward to returning home soon. Hope you enjoyed the crab cakes. Love, Elliot. Jazz, not too bad at work and currently in a lot of pain, which no doctors can figure out, so that sucks, but I'm all right. How are you? I'm doing all right. I'm doing well. It's going to be a beautiful day here. I'm looking forward to getting back into the garden, but we have a lot of people here that are going through similar or have gone through similar experiences in the past. You have to be your own best advocate at the doctor to get that solved, to get that figured out, possibly not solved. It's awful to have to go through, and you've got to do whatever you can to alleviate that pain. But there's plenty of people here that absolutely can support you and talk to you. If you want to just throw a message in Discord, there's plenty of people. Shadow, raiding with a party of 16. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. Bim, welcome in. Ember, welcome in. Star Scout, welcome in. Shadow, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. For anyone that's not aware, I am Chill, and we are doing a Stardew Fish Pond Challenge here. We are currently at 81 out of 101 ponds, but we have already completed the fish list. The fish list was only 73. So the fish list is done, and now we are just filling the rest of the ponds with Legend 2s every time we get an extended family quest from Mr. Queen. And if anyone in chat already was not aware, Shadow is a wonderful streamer, and they were playing Fields of Mystery today, and they do the voices. It's wonderful. They're wonderful. They're a wonderful person, tremendous to hang out with. Also an artist. They have art on our channel that they've done for us. Just a wonderful human all around. So please, if you haven't already, which I'm sure most of you have, go ahead and click on Shadow and send a follow their way. You won't regret it. Retep, welcome in. How's it growing? If it isn't the man with one of the best voices on Twitch, thank you. That's very sweet. Vixter, welcome in. Good to see you. All right. Vixter's on a 10 stream streak. Thank you. That's very sweet. All right. So we're just working on perfection here. We finished our shipping completions. Obviously, we finished the fish. And we're just working on completion. We've got the shipping complete. We've got the fishing complete. The museum is complete. We're waiting on Sandy and Shane to get our last couple recipes for cooking completion. We did get the mango sticky rice recipe from Leo. Waiting on Sandy for tomka soup and Shane for the strange bun. Fall, which is just a couple days away, for the sea cucumber here, and winter for the squid. And then we'll be done with the cooking as well. So we should be finishing this up right around the turn of the year. Whoops, mango sticky rice. I know I have mangoes. So we should be finishing this up in late winter year 3 or early summer or early spring year 4 with perfection and 101 fish ponds all at once. Yes, Bim, this was intended to be a bachelor run. We weren't supposed to be getting married here. So this is our frat house. It's just a bed, a computer, a TV, and hundreds of kegs. That was the intention. But we did decide to do perfection while we wait for the fish ponds. So we did have to get married. So I've left space here for Elliot to walk around and consider his deep thoughts. And we've left the rest with kegs. Even in the cellar. That is Bim's natural habitat. This is where we would find the wild Bim. We haven't checked the mail in a while. Linus picked us up quite a few times. Linus picked us up. The wizard has sent us a fire quartz. Okay, we're good. We're done. Mama, welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? It's good to see you in here. So, we're just kind of stacking up the golden animal crackers to put onto Legend 2 ponds, because that's where all the money comes from. That is where all of the money comes from. Ember, I missed that. Ember on a 40 stream streak. Thank you, Ember. Thank you, that's very sweet. I'm not sure where this weathered floor came from. We'll just throw it there. It must have got kicked up by the lightning. I just didn't notice. We did get a small glow ring while fishing last night. I got very excited. I thought it was a lucky ring. It was not. Catastrophe, you can put animal crackers into ponds? You absolutely can. You absolutely can. It is huge. It's a big deal. It is a very big deal. Spud, welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? Acting like that's a universal command is, that's funny. Shadow on a 55 stream streak. Thank you, Shadow. Thank you. Always a pleasure to have you here. Alright, I need to remember to keep making these iridium bars so that we can sell them for money. It would be a waste of our Skull Cavern runs if we weren't selling them. We have more than enough to do our crafting with. As you can see, our mining chest is rather full. We're just waiting on 2 dragon teeth to finish the forge at home. Sorry, half-lurking, destroying cardboard boxes. No apologies, Ember. Do not apologize. 0 apologies. Alright, let's do our morning routine. And we'll get caught up and see what we're doing. We're currently really focusing on running around the valley, gifting everyone prismatic shards. That is our current mission, is to gift everyone prismatic shards and get up to maximum friendships. So we will pet all of our animals here and be on our way. Mooshake, Moolady, and Maleficent have been petted. Tumnus and Nuisance have been petted. Noodle Gams has been petted. And Alan have been petted. Spud, my life's goal is that Bim see bin and or ban in every stream possible. Bim, the buffs they stack. So what it is you get 1 food buff and 1 drink buff. If you put on a second food buff, it will replace all of the food buffs from the first one. If you put on a second drink buff, it will replace all of the drink buffs from the first drink. So with Spicy Eel and Triple Shot Espresso, we get double speed boost. So the food and the drink are counted separately. So we go ahead and we have our mildly explosive breakfast every morning. Excuse me. We have our mildly explosive breakfast every morning, thanking the gods that there are no toilets in Stardew Valley. Ribbits has been petted, Quackers has been petted, Duck Vader has been petted, Hen Solo has been petted, Lizard has been petted, Reptar has been petted, Sir Exilot has been petted, Nugget has been petted, Chickadee has been petted, Sharptooth has been petted, and Snowy has been petted. Alright, moving along. We'll go check on our greenhouse over here, and then we'll take care of our fishies. Greenhouse is good. Another question, Mr. Pro Stardew Person, not it. Luck is out of 100, so when something is +1, luck is literally +1. No, it's not. Daily luck is out of 100, and then luck buff is a separate stat, which is multiplicative, I think. The math is actually quite complicated, and I'm not a maths person. but they are two separate stats, and the +1 luck, like on a ring or on the spicy eel, or not the spicy eel, sorry, on like magic rock candy or something like that, that is way more effective. Each point of luck buff, I think if you would do, I think each point of luck buff is worth about 10 points of daily luck, somewhere around there. But the math is totally different. I am going to snooze the ads here, just since you guys rated in a couple minutes ago. But we will have ads in 5 minutes then. Alright. So we'll take care of our fishies here. You guys will see all 81 ponds. I need to stash up my farming stuff. This was very much a hoarder's paradise here. Because of the nature of the fish quests, I wasn't looking up in advance what each fish was going to ask for. I wanted it to be a surprise. I wanted it to be a bit of fun, a bit of mystery in my life. Teeny snail, welcome in. How's it growing? So I did not look up what the fish were going to ask for ahead of the challenge. Instead, we just made extra chests and we hoarded absolutely everything. And it has paid off. It has worked for the most part. There have been a few that we needed to go chase down, but most of these quests we were able to just run back to a chest, grab the stuff, and go. This playthrough, more than any other, has definitely conditioned me to be a hoarder in this game. Although the game, in its base state, absolutely conditions you to be a hoarder. See, we have the golden animal crackers on all the Legend 2s, and the Legend, and all of the legendary fish. That's where most of our money is coming from. And that is why I brought another, because we have another Legend 2. Jazz is now lurking like a champ. Lurking is greatly encouraged. We love lurkers. Do your thing, Jazz. We love you. We need to put another fish in there. That's going to be another Legend 2. Our fish list is complete. And we need to go up to Robin and get her started on her next fish pond. So let's do that. I really hope we have the seaweed and algae necessary for it. And we do. Victory. Miracle of miracles. Alright. Spuddy, I hoard in all games and never use 90% of the stuff. Yeah. But you know, you just might need it someday, right? Bim, this is so far ahead of where I've ever left the game. It looks like a totally different experience. Great work. Thank you, Bim. Thank you. We set a challenge here, and we keep focused on that challenge. And we go for completion. Whatever the end of that challenge is going to be, that is always our goal. So we're going to go ahead up to Robin's. I really don't know if this is faster than running around the backwoods, because I have to run around this way then. There's always the what if I need this thing one day. Exactly. Yeah, Bim, so what is your end line? Where do you end and start over again? Do you have a specific place? Catastrophe, do Legend 2s reproduce? They are also limited to one per pond, yes. So that's why the end of this challenge is actually going to go rather quickly, because once that largemouth bass pond gets up to 10, we have no more quests. That largemouth bass pond is the only pond left that is going to produce a quest now. Everything else is up to 10 already. So from here on out, we're just going to throw a fish in a pond and it's done. Which is why we are currently really working on these relationships, because that is what is holding us back from perfection right now. We are saving up. We've got 3 million gold. We're making about 1 million gold a week. So we should be done with the golden clock during winter sometime. Everything's going to start coming together very quickly at a certain point. We're going to be getting up close to 101 ponds. We're going to be getting up close to perfection all at the same time. I think we still need Clint. Summer year 2. It's always year 1 community center run, then I drift off. Did get to Ginger Island, get to the top of the volcano, but then I just stopped playing. It's very personal, right? It's a very personal thing, whatever you want to do. If we get desperate, we'll start taking people to the movies. If we get desperate. Let me just double check that Clint is not maxed out. Yes. Whoop. Okay, here's our ad break. That 5 minutes went by very quickly. Teeny Snail, thank you for the stream streak. We do have an ad break coming up. For anyone that's not currently subscribed, please turn down your volume. I know I can be a bit quiet. I know the ads can be a bit loud. I'd hate for them to come in hot and bust out your eardrums. You're not going to miss anything. We're just going to sit around and chat for a minute while we wait for you to get back. Nothing's going to happen in the game for the next 3 minutes. So if you are not currently subscribed, please turn down your volume now. The ads are coming in 10 seconds, and I will see you in a few minutes. Thank you, Teeny Snail, for the 3 stream streak. I do appreciate that. That's very sweet. But yeah, we are done with just about everything. So now we're looking at these. I'm thinking that would have popped Clint up to the top. No. We didn't talk to him yet. Maybe that'll do it. But Clint should be very close. Evelyn should be very close. We're going to just start checking people off the list and moving on down. And then we have fewer people to take up our prismatic shards. We may need to do more Skull Cavern runs just for prismatic shards, although, let me look at this. If Penny is already maxed, she's not. Oh, she is. She is. If Penny is already maxed, we can also bring Rabbit's Feet with us. We have Rabbit's Feet, we have a few pearls, we have a couple golden pumpkins as well. But the prismatic shards was just the thing that we had the most of. That's a universally loved gift. Teeny Snail waiting on breakfast, having smoothies. That sounds fantastic. Yes, Vixter. I'm with Vixter. I would like a description. Ember, I'm quite similar. I don't love Ginger Island, so I usually drop off after I've done the community center. Kind of hoping to have more Pelican Town stuff next update. Yeah, I am not a big fan of the volcano dungeon. But we've done already more volcano grinding in this run than I ever have before. To just get all the enchantments. I've never really worried about the enchantments before. Star Scout has invaded my house. Hi, Star Scout. Star Scout is a blast. I absolutely loved that cow house that they did in Minecraft. It was gorgeous. Hi. All right. Everyone should be back from ads now, so we can go ahead and get back into the game. But yes, Bim, I'm not a fan of really any of Ginger Island or the Volcano Dungeon. Every single time, I would rather pay the parrot 1,000,000 gold for the golden walnuts. I'm not a golden walnut chaser. And I do not like the Volcano Dungeon. But we do it, and we get it over with. Ember finds the volcano fun. The music is pretty cool, I will admit. but I don't feel the drive to do stuff on Ginger Island like I do in Pelican Town. Yeah, that's the same. Exactly, Shadow. That's the whole thing. Just feels like a grind. Oh, I see. We already gave him 2 gifts. That's why. The whole thing feels like a grind. There's no real just questing, you know? So, I think that's probably it. We'll go ahead and give Krobus a prismatic shard. Oh, we've already given him 2 gifts. Maybe I should look at that. There is no major, except there kind of is a major payoff. There is, but it's really just perfection goals, right? The major payoff from all of Ginger Island is really just perfection goals. So if you're not worried about perfection, then really finishing the community center kind of feels like the end of the game. Although if you like decorating and designing and stuff, you can make a forever farm and make it beautiful, and that is the end then. Vixter, I've only just restarted playing after not going on for over a year, maybe 2. Never gone to Ginger Island. It's interesting to watch people play. We have quite a few people here that just never bother with Ginger Island. The walnuts are just vaguely hidden instead of them being locked behind quets. It just gets a little tiring. Right. I'm not a fan of the walnut hunting. I will always pay the parrot after I get the obvious ones. Just Right likes doing the special orders. That's valid. Teeny Snail, pineapple, strawberry, kiwi. Husband's strawberry banana with butter pecan ice cream. Oh my gosh. Lady Elena, welcome in. How's it growing? I am well, thank you. Here for a lurk while I get ready for the day. Lurking is greatly appreciated. Lady Elena is now lurking like a champ. Lurking is greatly encouraged. We love lurkers. Do your thing, Lady Elena. We love you. Ember's got to go for a bit, hoping to be back later. Have a great day, Ember. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for chilling with me. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for keeping me company. I appreciate you. Alright, we've given Krobus that. We do need to kind of go through town. One of your favorites, but you've gotten it so many times. There's nothing wrong with having a favorite and having it every day. If you know what you like. I've always clean under the cushions. It's your turn this week. You're being childish, Haley. I do the vast majority of work in this house, and you know it. What do you think is the best way to get prismatic shards? The Skull Caverns. It's really the only way. The only reliable way to get prismatic shards is Skull Caverns. Oh, it's that new farm boy. He has a name, you know. Hey, I bet you'll understand my point of view here. Haley, we don't really see eye to eye on just about anything, so I don't think today's going to be any different. I'm really sorry to involve you in this, Chill. Haley's complaining because I asked her to clean under the cushions. Thank you for the follow. Follows are anonymous here. You're welcome to lurk all you please. You're welcome to nap all you like. Nap. Or you're welcome to join us in chat. It's entirely up to you. It's only because I cleaned them last week. See, the thing is, I don't want to reduce my friendship with anyone. Why not just have this be your one weekly job? Yes. I could never with Haley. I could never. Alright, you win. I guess this can be my job every week. Then there won't be any reason to argue over it. Thanks, Chill. That was a great solution. And another cutscene. See, this is the what I see as the problem with leveling up friendships all at once is that I'm stuck in cutscenes for half of the day. Just one after another. I don't even know how to say that. Mwah. Mwah. Why are you here? That reminded me of something. Even the tiniest, blandest, simplest light holds a wonderful secret. Now I know why you're here. It's a sign. And I'm gone. But that brings me to our pinned comment of the day. We were having this talk in Shadow's stream. Be unapologetically yourself. It's the only person you could possibly be. Chill. There's something special about chill. Our destinies will intersect. Wow, that is creepy. Creepy. Alright. We don't give Haley a prismatic shard, but we will talk to her. And Emily, we maxed out a long time ago. Whoops. Already gifted Kent twice. Already gifted Sam twice. Smoothies are there. Enjoy. I guess I should be looking at this, huh? Okay, Marnie's maxed out. Kent is maxed out. Jazz is maxed out. Nice. So we need to go see Evelyn, the wizard, and Carolyn. This is just us doing these perfection goals. We're just running around socializing with everyone. We do still need to go to the volcano dungeon and kill magma sprites. That is something we need to do. Okay, George also needs one. There we go. I think Alex is maxed out, though. Yeah. Alright, so the dwarf and Leo. Shane is a priority. Is he going to be in the pub already? No, not yet. He will be here later, though. So we'll just walk around for a bit. We'll give Carolyn hers. Another cutscene. All right, that concludes our aerobics class. Are you breaking a sweat? Oh, yeah. Harvey was. I don't know anybody else was. Good old Harvey. Chill. You were watching me? How embarrassing. I didn't want anyone to know, least of all you. Harvey, you're the town doctor. No one minds. Just trying to stay healthy. As you get older, it requires more effort. I'm not in very good shape, though. I can hardly keep up with them. Look, don't tell everyone in town that I'm doing dance aerobics, okay? I won't tell anyone. Thanks, Jill. No worries, Harvey. No worries at all. We just need to find Carolyn. There we go. We might have to do more Skull Cavern runs just for the prismatic shards, which is fine. It's not that big of a deal. We still need a few more friendships. So I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and exhaust our prismatic shards first. Penny is maxed out, so we can be carrying around Rabbit's feet instead. That's fine. So we'll exhaust the prismatic shards, we'll exhaust the Rabbit's feet, and then we will worry about collecting more. Isn't the alternative form of exercise in this town hard labor? It's okay to do the one available regular. Yeah, exactly. We're just going to run up to the dwarf real quick, and then we're going to go see Sandy. The perfection goals do get quite tedious, I'm not going to lie, but we are waiting on Robin to make fish ponds anyway. If we weren't working on perfection goals, what else? What else would we be doing? The other alternatives are also just as tedious. Fishing all day, every day. I mean, we could just do, if we get perfection early enough, we could just do Skull Cavern runs every single day. Yes, and I truly appreciate that, Shadow. I truly appreciate you guys keeping me company while I do these challenges. It's wonderful. All right. Teeny, that's honestly reassuring. The one doctor cares about his health. That's how I see it. I don't see that he should be embarrassed about it one little bit. All right. Did we do the next one? We didn't, did we? We still have a Legend 2 to put in. So we'll grab a fish, a sign, and a golden animal cracker. And go ahead and put that in there. There we go. Now we're up to 9 Legend 2 ponds with golden animal crackers. The reason we're saving the golden animal crackers just for the Legend 2s is because their roe is worth so much more than all the other legendary fish. There's not another fish in the game that compares to the legend for how much the roe is worth. Also, who doesn't like to see Harvey getting involved with the community? Yeah. We satisfied our reason for needing those geode crushers. We just don't need them. So I am picking them back up. We're going to need them. We're going to need that space. We're going to need that space for more fish ponds. Let me put some more iridium. And then we'll do this one last go of it. And then we'll be done with selling iridium bars for a while. I would like to keep a whole stack of iridium just in case, right? We're into that hoarder mentality, just in case. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9,000 stone, just in case. We have 1,200 slime, just in case. 140 batteries, just in case. 1,200 iridium, just in case. 3,500 gold, just in case. 5,700 copper, just in case. You might need it someday. Just in case. On the case. Private eye. Just in case. Private eye. I feel like that was from a show. Was that like all that on Nickelodeon back in the 90s or something? Alright, so I do want to get down to the wizard if we can still gift the wizard this week. We can. We're very far down, but I do think there's enough room to put all of the fish ponds in without having to reorganize anything. Koala Bear Bella, welcome in. How's it growing? Are you trying to get all the fish in the ponds? Is that what this challenge is? It is indeed. We actually already completed the fish list. The fish list is 73 fish, but I made a mistake and thought it was 101. So we're just filling the rest of them with Legend 2s. Every time we get the extended family Queen Quest, we are fishing up more Legend 2s and putting them in ponds. You can see on your screen we are currently at 81. Robin is working on our 82nd pond out of 101. We've already completed the fish list of the entire game. Every eligible fish in the game has already been put in a pond once. And so now we're just working on perfection while we wait for Robin to build 20 more fish ponds. Teeny Snail, not sure recall. Maybe it was an ad. Maybe. I don't know. It sounds familiar though. Oh, Jazz is already maxed out. So we actually don't need to be there. Oh, you know what? It's Friday, so we'll just go see the wizard. And then everybody else is going to be at the tavern. Shane will be there. Leah will be there. I think that's really the only ones we need to focus on tonight. But yeah, so we're in summer of year 3. It looks like we're going to finish this either the last week of winter, year 3, or the first week of spring, year 4, where we will finish all the fish ponds and reach perfection at about the same time. We're currently working on socializing. Yes, I just turned that off yesterday. There was a redeem until just yesterday to make me fish until we pass out at the end of the day, but we only have about 60 days left in the challenge. So you see the number is 62. So I went ahead and turned it off. That number can't be higher than that. I don't want people paying acorns for days of passing out that I'm not going to be able to get to. Okay, so now we head into the tavern and give out some prismatic shards in there. And then we probably do fish until we pass out. Probably down in the mines for the green algae. Thank you for the follow. Follows are anonymous here. You're welcome to lurk all you like. You're welcome to nap all you like. Nap. You're also welcome to join us in chat. It's entirely up to you. Alright, so Shane. No, I didn't want to sit down. I wanted to talk to Shane. Alright, and Sam, I think... Are we maxed out with Sam already? We are not. But we've already gifted him twice. And I think Leah is the only other one in here that we haven't maxed out yet. Yes, we've had a lot of fun with the fishing till we pass out here. Maybe I can find a girlfriend on the internet. I feel like I already gifted Clint today. Yeah. Alright, so let's have a look in our fishing chest. We'll see how many, whoops, wrong chest. We have 4 seaweed, we have no green algae. So, I guess we just go fish for green algae. I tell you what though, I might want to head to the volcano dungeon and just do a little bit of magma sprite farming. Oh, I just accidentally picked up the seaweed. Yeah, I don't know, running there might have taken just the same amount of time, but we'll take the Parrot Express. I'm not up on all of the pathing. Which paths are the actual fastest. I'm not up on that. We'll also be looking for lava lurks. I can't reach it. For the possibility of dragon teeth, and I do not want to keep freezing him. I want him to pop up. The possibility of dragon teeth. We still need 2 more dragon teeth for our mini forge. See, if I freeze him, then he won't pop up. But we are here for magma sprites for the volcano, for the Monster Slayer eradication goals. There we go. We've got our Meowmere Infinity Blade with Crusader. It's kind of a triumph. It's a wonderful sword. I love killing things with it. It's very, very pleasing to swing that cute little Meowmere sword. And I think we should be about 50 away on the magma sprites. I'm not entirely sure. Haven't been back to the Adventurers Guild in quite a while. There is a lava lurk over there, but it is already 11 p.m. and we've only killed a couple magma sprites. But it was a little bit, right? We made it a little bit towards our goal. We made progress. We did a lot of socializing today. Oh my goodness. Alright. Every little bit counts. So we'll go ahead and head down to the mines, and we'll fish till we pass out for green algae, so that we can have our next fish pond ready and waiting when Robin's done with this one. And one of these days we will get the row sheds back up and running. We did a lot of Skull Cavern runs. Our supply of row ran down to nothing, because we were not collecting the row every day while we did all those Skull Cavern runs. So I've just been kind of waiting. To stack up a good chest full of row before we start pushing them into the preserve jars. We have, what's that, 276 preserve jars for row in 2 big sheds. And that, in general, every time we harvest both big sheds, we make about 300,000 gold on average. Now that we're starting to stack up Legend 2s, that should go up. That should go way up. Our weekly Ancient Fruit wine is currently about 600 to 700,000 gold. So on average, we are making about 1 million gold a week. I would like to see that number go way up. It is going to go up. We have more ancient fruit coming ripe on Ginger Island right now. So the next time we do it, I think we should have a little bit higher of an income. There's our pass out for the day. And that's just iridium bars from the Skull Cavern runs there, which is exactly enough to do another Skull Cavern run. I spend about 200,000 on 200 bombs each time we do a Skull Cavern run. Whoa, creepy. Chill, I'm back. Welcome back, Elliot. I've missed you. One drop of the big city and I'm quenched. I much prefer being back here with you. The Skull Caverns are your favorite part of this game. Okay, not so much mine, but we do a lot of them here. So, we'll see what's happening here. If it's an Iridium Luck Day, I am happy to go down and give it a go. It is not. But if you stick around, you absolutely will be seeing us do a Skull Caverns run. It's very frequent and common here. We do a lot of it. You were thirsty for the city. We know, Elliot. At this point, we're just doing it for the prismatic shards. How long was Elliot watching you sleep? Right? That was pretty creepy, wasn't it? Hold on, let me get a little bit of pets here before we move on with our day. Just got perfection for the first time on year 5. That's not bad for a first time perfection. That's not bad at all. It is a lot, isn't it? It's a lot. Oh, we found our last journal scrap. Nice. When I was a boy of 10 years old, my father gave me a glow ring and a magnet ring. They've never left my fingers since. However, when I was standing on top of the volcano, a strange idea came over me. I took my 2 rings and cast them into the forge. Lo and behold, they combined into one. Now I've got 1 glowing magnet ring. I hope old Pappy doesn't mind, rest his soul. Yes. And if we were to ever find a lucky ring, there's our strange bun recipe. If we were to ever find a lucky ring, I would be merging it. But we have yet to find a lucky ring. In dreams, when graced with lofty view, I gaze upon the sunlit sea. What distant shores I've traveled to, but time now clouds my memory. There is but one eternal place where I shall someday pass beyond. In valley dear, where my love waits, our little home beside the pond. That is actually a very sweet little poem. Maybe Elliot's growing on me. Alright, and we got exactly our 5 green algae. So we are set up. We are set up. Professor, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, he's still muted. Almost done with this long work week. Never been an Elliot fan. I'm also, it's too deep and philosophical. I didn't really want to do it, but he is the only one that makes sense for this challenge, or the best one that makes sense for this challenge, given that we can't marry Willie. I started this run with a Willie or nothing mindset, and we were just going to be a bachelor since we couldn't marry Willie. But it occurred to me that this building 101 fish ponds was going to take a very long time. So we did go ahead and decide that perfection would be a side quest, and that required getting married. So we went through all the eligible bachelors and bachelorettes, and decided on Elliot because he loves 4 ocean-related items, and that was the most out of any single person in Stardew Valley. Being a writer is fine, but I wish he would stub his toe and say butt nugget or something. Mooshake, Moolity, and Maleficent have been petted. Tumnus and Nuisance have been petted. Noodle Gams has been petted, and Alan have been petted. Just once. Just one time. Alright, let's pet all of our coop animals. Continue on with our morning routine. Hen Solo has been petted. Sharptooth has been petted. Snowy has been petted. Reptar has been petted. Duck Vader has been petted. Quackers has been petted. Sir Exilot has been petted. Lizard has been petted. Nugget has been petted. Chickadee has been petted. And Ribbits has been petted. Good morning, Pickles. Love you. Let's get your water bowl filled. And I missed. There we go. I'm getting better at filling the water bowl, but I do still miss sometimes. We've watered the cat a few times instead of the bowl. It does happen. I'm not a pro gamer. Wonder how hard modding the dialogue is. Well, I mean, they do it all the time. There's so many mods. I'm not a programmer, so I wouldn't know, but so we'll go ahead and take care of our fishies here. And then we'll see what else we're doing for the day. Maybe it's Saturday. We've already gifted everyone, I think. I think we need to slow it down on the gifting here. We've already gifted them all twice. What the heck? I already allowed it. Allowed. Add. It's different because they're capitalized. That is silly. Do you prefer buying the bombs instead of trading iridium for them? Trading iridium for them. They're... Hold on. They're quartz. 5 quartz per bomb. Oh, I see. Mega bombs are 5 iridium per bomb. Let me think about it. An iridium ore is worth 1,500 gold. One iridium bar is worth 1,500 gold. I'm not the biggest fan of the mega bombs. I use the regular bombs. That's just what I'm comfortable with. I like it. They don't really damage me at all. And also there is that I'm getting it cheaper for 1,000 gold each, instead of spending 5 ore for the mega bombs. But if you prefer the mega bombs, then absolutely that is a smashing good deal, right? Because I think the mega bombs are 2,500 gold each from the dwarf. So trading the iridium ore for them is absolutely a smashing good deal. So that would be a good strategy. I'm just used to the regular bombs. They're a little bit cheaper. That's just how I do it. And we've got the blacksmith profession, so we're just selling the iridium bars instead. So that was our collection morning. That was us taking care of the fishies. Took us until 11 a.m. And we are getting close to the point at which, we have 78 legend row now. So we're not just getting close. We're there. We're ready to start back up the row sheds. So I'll go ahead and get ready to do that. I think we even still have some stuff sitting in here. Yeah. So it is definitely time. That is, what is that? We've probably got close to 1 million gold just sitting in the chest right there, waiting to get made into aged row. All right, that one is empty. Skull caverns are fun when you have bombs. Right. I'm not a fan of no bomb skull caverns. Definitely not. Everyone here knows I'm not a huge fan of skull caverns at all, but I have found my method for having it be less pain, less stress, more fun, more chill. And you'll probably get to see that. Well, we did do an experiment. We did do our buffless skull cavern run yesterday. No food buffs, no statue buffs, and not even checking the TV. And we got 6 prismatic shards. We made it to floor 155. I was actually pretty happy with that, considering it was a buffless skull cavern run. No food buff, no drink buff, no statue buff, not checking the TV's luck. I think it went very well, actually. Whoop. All right. So we'll go ahead and we'll take our row here. And Crimson Fish Row, Son of Crimson Fish Row, Angler Row, Miss Angler Row, Blobfish Row, Mutant Carp, Radioactive Carp, Lava Eel, Super Cucumber. I think that's it, right? Legend, Glacier Fish, Glacier Fish. So I have rock candy now. Nice. The treasure room increase is very noticeable. That's a really good run. The most I've ever gotten in a run is 9 prismatics, and that was with so much luck. Yeah, I think our maximum is 11 with absolute max luck. Magic rock candy, iridium luck day, luck on the statue that day. I think our maximum was 11, where we got, right around floor 300, maybe floor 320 or something like that. That wasn't in this run. That would have been in our last run. We've had quite a few double auto petter days. We've had a lot of those, actually. But we've only had that one. We've had 9 prismatic shards quite a few times. Our average is about, I would say, 4 to 7 prismatic shards, which is why I was very happy with that being on a buffless run. We got 6. I was very impressed. We were just doing a science experiment, and it turned out much better than I was expecting. Lady Elena, what's the lowest level of Skull Cavern you've ever reached? I believe on my single-player non-stream, before I started streaming, I think I made it to 379 once. That's about as far as I've made it. But I'm not a staircaser. You could go much deeper. You could go much deeper than that. You absolutely could. I'm just not a staircaser. I use about 4 to 6 staircases per run just to skip infested floors and spiral floors that are being annoying. That's it. So we only go through like 4 to 6 staircases per run. But if we would, and I've talked about this whole run, if we were to go and just start the day with 100 staircases, then we would be getting way more prismatic shards out of the day. I don't know. That doesn't sound like fun to me, And in the end, I am here to have fun. That is what I am trying to do. Well, not no staircases. Not no staircases. Keep that in mind. I do staircase every infested floor. And spiral floors, I'll go to that second corner on the far corner from the staircase on the spiral floor. If we haven't gotten a ladder, if we get to the second corner, I staircase it immediately. Yeah. Yeah, Shannon has a Skull Cavern elevator, so she starts from where she left off. I think, maybe one of these times we will go ahead and just do the 100 staircases to start the day, just to see, just as an experiment. I just don't see it being fun. That's all. Just spamming staircases. I don't see that being a fun time. Okay, everything's taken care of. The rose sheds are going. We've already gifted everyone twice this week for the most part. Except for Harvey. Harvey's the only one we haven't gifted twice this week. So you know what? Let's go gift Harvey. And then we'll head over to the volcano dungeon and farm some more magma sprites. You like hunting for things. Like fetch quests, or like just specifically going back to the Skull Caverns and saying, hey, we're after auto petters today, or something like that. Okay, guys, do you remember your lines? Yes. Clint does not look like he remembers his lines. Ready? Action. I thought we had something special. I guess I was wrong. Cut. I'm sorry. It's hard to remember my lines when her face is right there in front of me like that. And the cavern's just blowing everything up to see what I can find. Yeah. I think, honestly, my favorite part about the Skull Caverns is when you get a nice packed floor, there's tons of rocks, and just the sound of picking up 100 things is, it's like wrapping my brain up in a blanket. That's my favorite part. Ness, welcome in. How's it growing? It's always wonderful to see you, Ness. I hope you're doing well today. Nessie is, if anyone was not aware, the coziest streamer on the internet. They do have a trophy. They're just too humble to display it. I feel like I've seen it pop into frame a couple times, but they're not going to address it because they're just that kind. A big rest day today. Well, I'm glad we're here for you, Ness. Jojico is having a video advertisement competition. The prize is 10,000 gold. But yes, absolutely. Click on Ness. Go ahead and follow. Well worth it. Well worth it. I want you to be in this shot, okay? Just walk by Clint and Emily in the background while they're talking. It'll give the scene a little more authenticity. Otto, welcome in. How's it growing? Good to see you again. You made it in here earlier today. We're really just chilling here today. We're not getting into too much of anything. Love you, Ness. Action. I thought we had something special. You said you wouldn't leave me for anything. I guess that was a lie. No, it's not like that. This is just something I have to do. It's very important to me. I've just got to try new Joja Blue Cola. It's got 3 times the sorbitol for a thick, sweet blast, and it's cheaper than water. But isn't soda unhealthy? You promised me. Have no fear, my dear. The world-class science team at Joja headquarters have determined that Joja Blue does not cause a significant erosion of the stomach lining. So, you can drink it whenever you like, as much as you like. The real question is, when will you turn blue? Cut. How incredibly corny. That was perfect. Thanks for the help. Clint? Oh, and he actually turned blue. This is with giving everyone prismatic shards, we're just running into one cutscene after another. Ah, another beautiful day in Pelican Town. My friends, bird friends. Oh no, you poor thing. Your wing's broken. Oh, you're a bit different than the others, aren't you? Just like me. Don't worry, I'll nurse you back to health, little one. Everything will be all right. Yes, it's very cute, isn't it? Emily took the injured parrot into her home and bandaged the wing. He's all set up in her room, but as a token of respect, she did not give the bird a name. This is why Chill needs to do a Mary Emily one. Oh god. I'm not a shadow girl. Sorry, I'm not a crystal girl kind of person. I was reading off your name off of the chat there. Not a crystal girl kind of guy. Oh no, Harvey's was where I wanted to be. He just wasn't there. Maybe he's on lunch break? This is that to get back at Clint. He's not here either. Maybe he's taking lunch up at the fountain. He does that sometimes. Not a shadow girl. No, I am not. Also not up at the fountain, but Leo is. But we've already gifted him twice. That's all right. We'll just chat these kids up. make sure that we're getting closer to our perfection goal of socializing with everyone. And we'll head over to the volcano dungeon and kill some magma sprites. You know what? Let's go check on our progress on that before we go. It'll only take a minute. It will only take a minute. I'm curious where we stand. I was hoping we were only about 50 away. Watch me be wildly off here. Oh, no, I was right on. We are 34 away. 34 away. Beautiful, beautiful. See you guys. So let's go kill some magma sprites. And hopefully we'll see a couple, lava lurks while we're there. Yeah, we've been gifting people like crazy. So none of them want any more prismatic shards from us. Well, they better get used to it because that's all they're getting for a while. We'll take our beautiful Meowmere sword into the volcano dungeon and hunt some magma sprites. Alright. The old ice wand really does come in handy when we do want to engage in combat. Oh no, it froze it all the way over there. I tell you what, I'll go over. We're not actually here for cinder shards anymore. We don't really need cinder shards at all. We could get a couple more and get those cinder clown shoes. Not a big deal. No real need for it. But we could. Looking good. We're just going to need to do this a few more times. I mean, we're not going to find 34. No, there's none there. We got lucky earlier and we found a bunch of dragon teeth on the floor. I'm just going to wait and let them come to me. The dragon teeth farming is very tedious. That's why I was so happy that our stingray pond, I put a golden animal cracker on it immediately. We did get, we've gotten 4 dragon teeth from the stingray pond already. I was really hoping that it would just go ahead and give us our last 2 that we needed. But since we're already here for the monster eradication goals, we might as well be looking for the dragon teeth. There's no point in being in the volcano dungeon if we aren't solving multiple problems while we're here. Oh man. See, if you freeze the lava lurk while it's down, then it will stay down. So there's a little bit of a... Does luck affect dragon teeth? Honestly, I don't think so. I think dragon teeth is kind of the one thing in this game that is a grind no matter what you do. I don't really think there is a way around it. sadly. That's why I'm not a huge fan of a lot of the Ginger Island stuff, because it's all very grindy. But we are going for perfection. See, the Cinder Clown shoes is 100, which we may have at this point back at the house. 6 defense, 5 immunity versus 4 defense, 4 immunity. So it would technically be an upgrade. We don't have anything else that we're spending the Cinder Shards on right now. We've enchanted everything that's important. The hoe is not enchanted. It would be nice to have a bottomless watering can, but that's not a big deal. The preserving on the iridium rod and the generous on the pan were really the important ones, and the crusader on the sword, of course. But the generous pan has still yet to yield a lucky ring. That was really the point of putting the generous on the pan, was to raise our chances of getting a lucky ring, because it raises the maximum number of things you can get from each panning spot. Oh no. There we go. It raises the maximum number of total items you can receive from any one panning spot, which by just sheer statistics increases your odds of getting a lucky ring. I mean, I might as well hit the Cinder Shards, right? And then we just guarantee we'll get those Cinder Clown shoes. Skull Cavern runs will be just that much a little bit easier because we're taking less damage. Ginger is awake. She wants you to know. Ginger wants you to know that she's awake. I hope everyone has heard. Everyone's heard the news. Alright, we've gotten a few. We've gotten a few magma sprites here. We'll do this one more, and then we'll go fish till we pass out at home. And I'm just realizing that I didn't put down the number yesterday, so I'm going to do that now. There we go. Oh my goodness, Ginger. So we'll get this last magma sprite. And then we'll go fish till we pass out at home for seaweed. Yes, Lady Elena, they will be out here in just a few minutes, actually. We're only a couple minutes away from our next ad break, so I will bring them in here during that. So we'll go ahead and get our... oh, thank you for the follow. Follows are anonymous here. You're welcome to lurk all you like. You're welcome to nap all you like. Nap. You're also welcome to join us in chat, if you please. It's entirely up to you. We are going to get our pets by the fire while we fish to pass out. We're just looking for seaweed here, honestly. That is our main goal with fishing to pass out on the farm. We got our 5 green algae from the mines yesterday. Today we're looking for seaweed here. My house is infected with a stomach bug, so I've just been laying around watching streams. Well, you have come to the right place to just get cozy and heal. Rest up. That's why I always say hot tea, hot soup, a warm blanket, a hot water bottle, and a chill stream to listen to. And a good nap. You can never say no to a good nap. Yep. So if at any point in time you would like a nap, there is a blessing to nap redeem there. You can go ahead and redeem that whenever you're ready, and I will bless you to take your nap. It does work. If you have any doubts, you can go into the Discord and read the blessing to nap testimonials from other from other viewers that have redeemed it to settle your mind. Nessie Chill's the best channel for just this. It's a great medicine, the doctor of cozy streaming. Oh, there you go. I kind of like that. Shannon has redeemed a blessing to nap for anyone and everyone. If you're on a couch, on a chair, at a table, on a bus, on a train, or at your desk at work, you have my blessing to nap. It does work. Just close your eyes. Enjoying it, victim 6 of 7. I'm over this, yeah. Oh, and we do indeed have our ad break coming up. Dr. Chill has prescribed a nap. Already have a hard time staying awake at my work desk. For anyone that's not currently subscribed, we do have an ad break coming up. Please turn down your volume. I know I can be a bit quiet. I know the ads can be a bit loud. I'd hate for them to come in hot and bust out your eardrums. You're not going to miss anything. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to refill my tea. I'm going to go get the birds, maybe have a snack. The ads are going to be 3 minutes long, and they are coming in 10 seconds. So please turn down your volume now, and I will see you in a few minutes. All right. We've got just a few seconds of ads left. And then we're ready to get back into it. All right. The ads should be over for everyone, so we can go ahead and get back into Stardew Valley. Shannon, first summer harvest. Nice. Nice. All right, so where were we? Yeah, we don't actually need any Queen of Sauce recipes. I'm not sure why I keep checking it, to be honest. Just out of habit. Today is Sunday. I don't need to gift Elliot anymore. Why can't we... Wow, he's really a man on a mission here. Oh well, okay. He doesn't want to kiss, I guess. Harvey picked us up. Demetrius is... Oh, it's the Moonlight Jellies tonight, guys. I know that's a crowd favorite. When the Moonlight Jellies come around, we go ahead and go down, and I will shut up and turn up the game volume, and we'll watch the Moonlight Jellies come in together. My dear Chill, I won't bore you with any more details about my readings. They are mostly the same, so these letters are arriving after he's gotten home. I'm sure your time has been much more exciting. I can't wait to return and see what progress has been made. On these long travels between towns, I amuse myself by closing my eyes and envisioning the farm. I see kegs pulsing with sweet wine, a furnace ablaze with precious ore, and our little kitchen with the smell of cinnamon and nutmeg. There's a lot to enjoy. Just don't stay out too late in the mines, my love. Hold on a second. It's dangerous in there. If you must go, bring plenty of food. Thank you. Okay, and we do in fact have enough for our next fish pond. We planned that out well. And everything is put away. We're all cleaned up from passing out last night. Speaking of which, I do need to mark it down that we did pass out last night. Fish till we pass out down to 60. Okay. So we'll do our normal morning routine. We'll take care of the fishies. We'll check on how Robin's doing down there. And then I guess we head back to the volcano dungeon and finish out. We should be very close to finishing our magma sprites. Mooshake, Moolity, and Maleficent have been petted. Tumnus and Nuisance has been petted. Noodlegams has been petted. And Alan have been petted. We do indeed have auto-petters in the barns, and we still do pet everybody just because it's part of the routine. It's kind of nice to do. I like it. That's really it. All the animals are at maximum hearts. We don't actually need to do this, but it is kind of fun. Hen Solo has been petted. Sharptooth has been petted. Chickadee has been petted. Lizard has been petted. Nugget has been petted. Quackers has been petted. Snowy has been petted. Reptar has been petted. Sir Exalot has been petted. Duck Vader has been petted. And Ribbits has been petted. Good morning, Pickles. Love you. Let's see if I can get it on the first try. Nice. We'll go check out our greenhouse. I think it is fruit harvest day. Yes, it is. We're using peaches to start the game with, and then after we decided to marry Elliot, we switched over to pomegranates, and now that we're doing prismatic shards, we don't actually need those at all. Duck Vader, yes, we have a Hen Solo and a Duck Vader. Those are chickens on our farm. I cannot take credit. Everyone else has named the animals here. I have not named, I think, any of them. Every time we get a new animal, we throw it to chat, and they come up with some absolute banger names. They make me laugh every day. Blood Rose, welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? Fred and Ginger are here with us now. You may hear them tweeting. Ginger can get a bit loud sometimes, just as a on cue. Oh, Ginger. On cue, she gets loud. But yes, Ginger has opinions. Ginger can get a bit loud sometimes. That's why we have the Ginger emotes. They're budgies. They're budgergar parakeets, which is normally we just call them budgies. They're cute little things. There's pictures of them in the Discord if you want to join. In the Furry and Feathered Friends channel, you can find pictures of Fred and Ginger, among others. Lady Lena definitely knows her name and the word loud. Sounds like Ginger got auto-modded. Why would that get auto-modded? Sounds like Ginger is a stage bird. Captain K, welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? Good to see you in here. And thank you for the follow. I see there was a follow a second ago. Follows here are anonymous. You're welcome to lurk all you like. You're welcome to nap all you like. Naps. You're also welcome to join us in chat if you so please. It's entirely up to you. So, Captain K, you don't know how accurate that is. Ginger is one of a pair. The other is Fred. They are Fred and Ginger. And if you're old enough, you will already know why they're named Fred and Ginger. Oh, there's our last two dragon teeth. Let's go. See that stingray pond with the golden animal cracker? Just coming in clutch. If you are not as old as I am, then I will tell you. They're named after Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers, who were very famous tap dancers and singers. So that is the birds. That is the birds. Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. They were probably the most famous dancing and singing pair ever. She is definitely a singer, yes. Names are so familiar, but I don't think I've seen the movies they're in. So just all kinds. Honestly, I couldn't even name them off the top of my head. I'm going to go ahead and look it up. I just remember throughout my entire childhood watching them dance together. Let's see. Slap that bass. No. No. I don't know what Google is showing me. That is hilarious. The Continental, they were in all kinds of stuff 50 years ago, 40 years ago. But you should look it up. Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers. Blood Rose on a 5-stream streak. A very cozy place for me. Thank you. Thank you, Blood Rose. An absolute pleasure. An absolute pleasure. All right. We did get our dragon teeth from that stingray pond. So we're going to go ahead and make that forge. That's one thing to check off the list. So now we don't even have to go to Ginger Island to do that part of things. We can just come here in the house and make our stuff. If we would ever find a lucky ring, we could make it at home. All right. So, I think we're good. We want to be back on the beach at 10 p.m. But other than that, I think we can go ahead and farm some magma sprites. What do you have left for perfection? I tell you what, we'll just go ahead to Mr. Queen's room and we'll check it out. Oh, I do want to go to the desert and get staircases. I think I would like to do that experiment one time. I'm going to leave this ancient fruit here until harvest day. It's only going to be another day. So that's our next section of ancient fruit. Yes, Ginger. Yes. I did warn you, Ginger can get a bit loud. She has opinions. She wants everyone to know. Oh, that's right. We still have Queen's Prismatic Range, and today's the day for it. So we need to do that. We're at 74%. We've finished the shipping. We've finished the fishing, obviously. We've gotten all the star drops. We've got all 4 obelisks. We're saving for the golden clock right now. We're currently almost done with the Monster Slayer hero. We're very much working on the Great Friends. The cooking recipes, that's going to be probably the last thing to get us done. We need to wait till winter no matter what to get squid for the fried calamari. Keep in mind, we did not decide to do perfection until halfway through this challenge. Perfection was an afterthought. You could use magic bait. That's a really good point. I've never used magic bait. I've never used it. I've just completely ignored that entire mechanic for the entire time I've been playing this game. We could do that. That's a wonderful suggestion. And also, P-Bug will pop in and tell me I need to check the traveling cart. I'm horrible at that. Horrible at checking the traveling cart. I'm just used to waiting for the correct season and the correct day to do it. Also didn't decide to go for perfection until last minute. Yes, so that's what's going on here, is we didn't decide until much later. And but we're still going to finish both. We're still going to finish perfection and the fish pond challenge at around the same time. Either way, they're both going to get done. So everything here already has a plan in place. We are actually, even though it only says 74%, we are very close to being done with this. Let's do the Queen's Prismatic Range, though. Instead of farming magma sprites, I do need that one more recipe from Mr. Queen. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna pop up my my little cheat sheet on the wiki. Hold on. Special orders, Queen quests, Queen's Prismatic Range. Okay, so starting on the farm, we can get a couple things out of the way here. We can get copper ore for the orange. Let me go ahead and bring that up. We could use gold for the yellow. Why not, right? The bug meat, I can't remember if that's red or purple, to be honest, but it's one of them. The green is salads and red is spaghetti. So then we're looking at blue, which is usually Joja Cola, but you know what? Maybe iridium ore. Let me look at, I'll just open another tab and we'll look at dye. Fabric, sewing. So we just want to look at the colors. Sewing machine. Dye. There we go. Okay. So, what are we looking for? Blue. No, iridium is not blue. Iridium is purple. And I guess bug meat is red. But yes, Ginger. Yes, Ginger. So I don't know what else we have here. We can always come back and do it again. We do have the return scepter, so it's not that big a deal. We'll head into the saloon. Oh, it's not even 2 p.m. yet. I don't think we can buy anything until he's behind the counter. Oh, he's behind the counter. How about that? Green, red. Okay, and if we need to do the blue, because it looks like we do, We can run to Pierre's. And we can grab, I think, sugar or vinegar. Let me look at the blue. Blue, I really hate standing in front of that Joja Cola machine, buying 100 of them. It's really annoying. Battery pack seems like a huge waste. Oh, broken CDs and broken glasses. That seems like the way to go. Broken CDs and broken glasses. I keep forgetting about that one. We've done this a few times now. I don't have enough broken CDs and broken glasses to do it, but if combined with Joja Cola, I do. Okay. Ginger's getting her zoomies out. She's flying all around. So I think this should be enough gems then, or maybe we still need to do one more quest to get us that last recipe. Hey, Ginger. Hey, Ginger. Cutie. Yep, that was enough. There we go, we got the hopper recipe. So we can go home and make the hopper. And then go right back again and check on that perfection. Because, as far as I'm aware, that is us having crafted absolutely every recipe that we currently have access to. And if we need more recipes, if we haven't found all of the recipes yet, I am at a loss for what recipe we might have left. So we will have to, I'll have to look that up after today's stream. Thank you. Because as far as I'm aware, I have indeed already purchased every recipe from every source. But I could be wrong. So I'm just going to quickly mouse over everything, make 100% certain that I have indeed crafted everything that I have a recipe for. But the game does not make it easy. You don't get to see the recipes that you don't have. So I will have to look that up. We did craft the mini forge. That was a triumph. Okay, yes, we have indeed crafted one of everything that I currently have access to. So we'll see. Genuine question, are quests needed for perfection? Yes, there are some quests that are needed for perfection. The special order quests, such as the island special ingredients. There's a few that you get recipes from, crafting recipes. So yes, the quests are needed for perfection. The regular fetch quests from Pierre's board are not. Only the special orders out in front of Lewis's house. The A.L. Robbins axe and stuff. Oh, the story quests. I'm trying to think if there are recipes available from those. There might be. There might be. But I don't think all of the story quests are required. Crafting, no, we're still at 99%. So there absolutely is a recipe somewhere in this game that I have yet to find. So what I'll do after the stream is over today, I will upload the save file I do have the tea sapling. Yeah, I already crafted one of the tea sapling. I'll upload the save file to Stardew Valley info, and it will tell me what crafting recipe I have not found yet. You maxed with Kent. I don't think we are. Maybe that's it then. We still have a couple people that we are not maxed with. So that very well might be it. Oh, it says we are. It says we are maxed with Kent. But after you're maxed with him, I think it's just a random chance. I don't think it's guaranteed that you get it the very next day. So we'll see. We'll see. We still have the socializing to work on no matter what. Right? The socializing is really the big deal here right now. So we'll go farm some magma sprites. It's 2 p.m. The moonlight jellies don't come until 10 p.m. So we've got a little bit of time here. And also keep in mind, we have 2 full months left of this challenge. So it's not like we're the deluxe. Oh, you're right. No, that is it. That is it. I have to wait for winter for the Festival of Ice because, again, we weren't going to do perfection. So I never bothered with the rare crows. We just need that snowman scarecrow. That is it. That's the one. So yes, checking the traveling cart is a possibility. That aside, it's the Festival of Ice. Yes, that was lovely teamwork. Thank you guys. Oh no, did it freeze it all the way out there? Alright, where did that lava lurk go? Oh no. So he's gonna stay frozen. Oh, you know what? It only just now occurred to me, I don't need the lava lurk. We're done with the dragon teeth. I need the magma sprites. Teamwork makes the dream work. And as the Wonder Pets used to say, what's gonna work? Teamwork. What's gonna work? Teamwork. Those stinking cute Wonder Pets. My kids loved those, by the way. That's why I remember that. Just like the Dora songs. The ice wand just absolutely coming in clutch here. Loving it. Come on, Magma Sprite. Always a great day getting Chill to sing. Alright, I need to lead them out away from that spot. We haven't had an episode of Counting with Chill for a while, actually. I feel like I've been doing more singing than counting these days. 6:40 p.m. Nice. I don't know what's up there. We're definitely getting close. We're definitely getting close. We've got to be close to around 20 left to kill now. So just a few more trips into here. Oh, come on. Okay, so in that case, I'm not going to bother checking for that button. What we're going to do is we're going to head to the desert. and we're going to get some staircases. And we shall see. How many do we have right now? 30 and 70. Perfect. Perfect. We'll go ahead and see. Oh, you know what? We have an obelisk. I don't even need to use the totem. We'll see. Oh, I might as well bring the diamonds as well. If we can do one of those Skull Cavern runs that we were talking about, where we just start with 100 staircases. I'm not a huge fan of the strategy. I don't think it sounds like a ton of fun. But if we start the day at level 100, we're bound to get a bunch of prismatic shards. Singing was absolutely part of Sesame Street, yeah. Whimsy at work and can't hear. Love you all. Hope everyone has a great day. And a 7-stream streak. I'm just typing out to Whimsy real quick. She's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, so while we're there, we might as well get, yes, Ginger, Whimsy is wonderful. I hope she's still there. All right. There we go. Now we're going to head over. We'll grab our staircases. We'll grab some more triple shot espresso because we're running low. We only have 88 triple shot espresso right now. And let's check on Sandy. Do we need... We haven't gifted Sandy or talked to Sandy, so that's one thing we'll do. Ginger's perfect, yep. All right. Now we can go back and, I don't know, maybe do a little fishing before we go down to the Moonlight Jellies. Whoops. You'll see lots of whoopsies here. I am not a pro gamer. I am constantly making mistakes all of the time. But yeah, we have all of the rare crows except for the snowman. So we'll go ahead and get our pets by the fire while we do a little bit of fishing. No news per se. They're going. The interviews are going. It's really kind of a me thing. I'm being a little picky. I really want to continue streaming. So I'm being a little picky with my schedule right now. I'm not into that emergency territory yet, where I need to pick up any job that's offered. So I am still being a little picky on the scheduling. But I've got a couple more weeks until it is a problem, and I need to accept whatever I've been offered. So no worries there. But a couple weeks from now, you might hear me announce a new streaming schedule if necessary. Alright, let's head to the beach. I've also got some other things in the works. I really like streaming, I'm going to be honest. So I'm trying my best to maintain that schedule. So we'll see how it goes. But I've got at least a couple weeks left before I need to accept any offer given. We'll just make sure we chat everybody up for the friendships before we go ahead and get started into the Moonlight Jelly routine. Every festival is a good time to just talk to every villager, to raise your hearts. Even Pierre. I am okay. You don't have to worry about me. You don't have to worry about me. Wolfie, welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? Just taking a short break from lunch, are we? Or from work? On break, missed you. Missed you too, Wolfie. You're wonderful. I'm still laughing about that, the Valley Girl. We're about to do the Moonlight Jellies, so you came in at a good time. You came in at a good time. Alright, so I will go ahead and just turn up the music, the game volume real quick. Let's see here. Whoops, that's too loud. Sorry. But I will turn it up a good bit. All right. I think that should do. Let me know if the volume needs to change anymore. Do have to worry about you. You care about it now. I've got everything under control. It's fine. I undertook this whole streaming journey as you know, as a mini midlife retirement. I have some tricks up my sleeve still to extend it if I need to. Good evening, Chill. The Moonlight Jellies are close. I already saw one glowing in the distance. Once we launch the candle boat, they'll come up to the docks and say hello. What do you think? Should I launch the boat now? Yes, launch the boat now. I'll keep an eye on the game volume to make sure it's not too loud. I can't tell Ginger to be quiet, but I will be quiet. The glow of summer has faded now, and the Moonlight Jellies carry on toward the great unknown. Good timing, Ginger. At least Ginger waited until the moonlight jellies were over. Alright. Wolfie on a 50 stream streak. Thank you, Wolfie. Thank you. Okay, hold on one second. Alright, she just needed some attention. So now we can fish till we pass out. We'll get our pets by the fire and fish till we pass out at home. I'll get it to 1,000, just you watch. Well, I mean, that's going to take 3 years. So I look forward to it, Wolfie. I look forward to it. It's always a pleasure spending time with you. Now Ginger's quiet. She really did just want a little bit of attention. That's it. TikTok makes 0 sense. Yep, you and me both, Shannon. You and me both. I am not a fan. It's very hard to navigate TikTok for someone like me, but I do try my best. $55. It was just $55 today. Yep. You will perpetually be that far behind, Wolfie. There's no such thing as catching up. All right, that was our pass out for the night. And it is now fall. And it is wine day today. Which means that it is also ancient fruit day. Whoops, I didn't want to watch that. Had to hop on phone as processing Geode's Penny's video perfectly fine. Put the Mint one up saying, why is Mint so overpowered? It got flagged for community guidelines. Shadow could sleep through a stream. You don't know. Wolfie getting ready to DDoS me to win the streak wars. That's funny. I actually have a question. Do you know the answer? If I missed someone's stream, let's just say, for an example, if I happened to be sleeping while Toasty was streaming this morning, and I go back and I watch the VOD, and it maintains my stream streak, does it still add 1 to the stream streak, or does it just maintain it at what it already was? Just as an example. Does it maintain the streak at what it was, or does it still add 1 to it? When you watch the VODs, it does go up. Okay, good. Good. Nice. Harvey, 1,000 gold. A parsnip from Caroline. My dear Chill, this will be my last letter before I return home. I've had a fine trip, though nothing too exciting. It's been nice to meet people who enjoy my work, but I'm eager to return home. I look forward to the comfort of our little house, the satisfying farm work, a home-cooked meal, and most of all, cozying into the flannel sheets with you. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. See you soon. Darn you, autocorrect. Alright, let's do our normal morning routine. We will check the Queen Quest board. It is a fresh week, so we can start gifting people again. We'll check the Queen Quest board, see if there are any extended family. It doesn't go up. Oh, okay. Well, poop. Well, that's weird. Why did I not get a large? I thought they were guaranteed to be large at this point. Oh, Nuisance not up to full hearts yet. Okay. Mooshake, Moolady, and Maleficent have been petted. Tumnus and Nuisance have been petted. Noodle Games has been petted, and Alan have been petted. We'll do our coop animals. No, I put the dino egg in. Oh well. We do need to go cook our strange bun. Sharptooth has been petted. Snowy has been petted. Lizard has been petted. Sir Exilot has been petted. Quackers has been petted. Nugget has been petted. Duck Vader has been petted. Hen Solo has been petted. Reptar has been petted. And Chickadee has been petted. This is why I am the supreme streaker in Toasty's channel. Yes, but last night, for me, it was midnight to 3 a.m. There was no way. There was no way. It's way past my bedtime and before I wake up also. So there was no way I was making it to that. Let me just bring a void mayo just to make sure. I'm not sure if I put any in the fridge yet. Just reposted, done a different description. We'll say, yeah, sometimes you just have to delete and repost. Sometimes that is just how it has to go. Periwinkle, okay. Was 4 a.m. for you, just happened to wake up. Spuddy's on 60 with Toasty, nice. I'm on 46. But there are, like, sometimes if he's a little bit early, I just, I'll wake up around 4 a.m. usually, 4:30. And it's just, if he was on a little bit early, then I'm too late. Alright, so we did our animals, we cooked that strange bun. Let's take care of who's Toasty? Barely cooked toast. Previously known as the Cozy Dad. Have you not been in there, Wolfie? Reckon he was dodging you. Well, there's the link, Wolfie. There's the link. He's in Australia. It's the time zone difference. But when he streams first thing in the morning, that will be evening for us. So there's another place for you to hang out in the evenings. He doesn't stream in the first thing in the morning all the time. But sometimes he does. So that's like 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. our time. Highly recommended channel, by the way. Highly recommended channel. You do follow him but haven't been into a stream. Oh, okay. Shadow 73 for Toasty. Jeez. Wow, I was just inside a fish pond for a second there. We will come back and pull those ancient fruit back out. Jokingly said to him that he was trying to ruin people's streaks. Wolfie, yours is 354 with a streamer that no longer streams. Wow. Well, at least it's still intact, right? If they start again, you're still there. might as well wrap around this way. Oh, Robin is done. No, my bags are full. That is dedication. Excuse me. Robin is done. We need to get her back to work. Come on. My mouse accuracy, not quite up to snuff these days. Highest is 73. Never found a streamer I care that much about to bother tuning in 100% of the time. Yeah. I'm sure you do, Wolfie. If you tuned in 354 times, that sounds like someone you would miss. I hope they're okay, and they just decided to stop streaming at some point. Alright, so let's get up to Robin, get her started on another fish pond. It's starting to tangle my tongue. And then I guess we farm some more magma sprites, give gifts to everybody, all that good stuff. Shadow, now I have 3 that I tune into 100%. Who's number 3? Nobby? I know 2 of them. Nobby's an absolute joy. But also I'm getting the whole group, Bim, Nobby, Toasty, Rach. I mean, there's so many from that whole group that I love tuning into every time I see them. Wolfie, last time I heard of them, they had a contract with a VTuber community, and then that was it. So I'm wondering if they had to change platforms. Oh, yeah, Toasty, me, and Nobby. Yep, always a joy. All right, let's go here. And I do appreciate it, of course. It's a joy to have you here every time. But yes, I absolutely, every time I can, I'm watching Toasty, Nobby, Rach, Bim, Mo, so many good streamers. You, of course, Nessie. When I see Ashy on, I'll go check out Ashy for a while. I can have like 5 tabs open at once, sometimes, often lurking in most, but always there. See, I do the double hugging thing. I try to, at least, but I basically just say, hey, I'm participating in one, and that's it. I can't possibly participate in 2 streams at once. I'm always watching Chill. If you guys know who this guy is, he's just the most chill person out there. Fantastic streamer. Thank you, Wolfie. What a sweetheart. Shadow randomly came across Banana and Bubsy yesterday on Palea. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Bubsy's just been streaming Palea for a couple days, and she's completely enamored with it, which is not surprising. All of you Palea cult joiners. It very quickly consumes all gaming hours. That game, I like it too. But it's like a cult. Everybody's involved. Alright. Let's do some gifting. It is Monday after all. It's a new week. So we'll see, who do we need to gift to right now? Carolyn, the Wizard, and Clint. George. Okay, we are narrowing it down. Let's go do Sandy before I forget. Kind of put me off it. Oh. we'll go ahead and gift Sandy before I forget. She's bringing up the bottom of the pack here because she's so far out here. We're never in the neighborhood with Sandy. Harvey. Not on lunch break. Not up at the fountain. I kind of ashamed to say I don't know Harvey's schedule. Sometimes he hangs out down there. You know what? Maybe he's over on Ginger Island. Alright, good. Leah and Carolyn are both here. So we can get that out of the way. George. Okay. We'll gift to Krobus and Clint. We'll check out the houses over here. There's Harvey. See ya, Wolfie. Thank you for chilling with me. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for keeping me company. I appreciate you. Have a great day. Okay, not ready to spend money on the Wizard catalog yet. Saving for the golden clock. Very important, very important. There's Kent. I'll wait until he gets up there. There we go. And Vincent. And I think we're already maxed with Jody, to be honest, but I'm going to go ahead and do that anyway. We'll go over here and we'll see Clint. Ginger's giving us a song. I hope you can hear that. And we'll go see the dwarf. When can you harvest with a scythe? After mastery. You have to get the farming mastery to get the iridium scythe to be able to harvest crops with it. So it's not going to be during year one. Alright, let's see where we're at. We've got Kent up to max. We got Carolyn up to max. Still working on the wizard there, so maybe we should go see the wizard real quick. And Leo and Sam. Oh, Sam is at the library right now. That's one nice thing about the people that work is you can see when they have their work uniforms on. Lady Elena, thank you. Thank you for chilling with me. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for keeping me company. I appreciate you. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And a great weekend as well. I'll be back on Monday. So you need combat and forestry. Okay, yep, there you go. But yes, you have to get into that mastery cave to get the iridium, and then you have to spend your first one on farming to get it. There he is. Okay, off to Ginger Island. We'll check out the Queen quests, see if we've got a extended family quest. Oh, it's raining, so no one's here. We need to do our harvest. And now that we have that extra section, it is time to make some more seeds for another section. Can I do it in 9 days, though, before these melons are done? I doubt it. That's doubtful. I mean, farming is the challenge, Shannon. Hand watering and hand harvesting is all part and parcel of the whole challenge. It's a lot. But one nice thing about hand harvesting is you can just hold down the button and run around, and it doesn't actually take as long as you might think. You just hold down the action button and run around. The time pauses briefly every time you harvest something. Okay. We do need to make some more ginger ale. Too fast for it. I don't know what that is. If you just hold down the button and walk next to a plant that's ready to harvest, it will stop you there and harvest the plant. Extended family, there we go. So now we no longer need to, we're at 75% now because the friends went up a little bit. Whoops, we have an ad coming in. If you're not subscribed, please turn down your volume now. I'm going to take a break also, so you're not going to miss anything. Ads are coming in 10 seconds. If you're not subscribed, please turn down your volume, and I will see you in a few minutes. All right. Just a few seconds left. All right, everyone should be back from ads. So we can get back into it. We did get the extended family quest, which means we are going to want to be spending pretty much all of the next 3 days fishing for Legend 2s to fill up the ponds that we're going to build. So I think we should just start that right now. Honestly, I think we spend every available second for the next 3 days fishing for Legend 2s. Luna Freya, welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? We are very much in the last portion of this challenge. Oh, we do need to do the wine. We do need to do the wine. I will wait to do more seeds. We'll do the wine with all of this right now. I kind of want the money. Fishy Rosewater, welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? I kind of want the money right now. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you. We're just working on perfection goals here. We're working on our fishing ponds, of course. And we're just chilling. We're chilling and we're hanging out. Alright, so that is, again, not quite enough. Not quite enough to do all of our kegs that we have. This is the Fish Pond Challenge farm, ImPondsible farm. And we are currently at 81 out of 101. Actually, let me go check. I feel like we did finish one already. Maybe we didn't. We did. So we're at 82. My mistake. I didn't update it. We are at 82 out of 101, but we have indeed finished the entire fish list for Vanilla Stardew. So now we're just filling all the rest of them with Legend 2s, which you'll see me do right now. We'll grab a Legend 2, we'll grab a sign, and we'll grab a golden animal cracker, which is our last golden animal cracker right now. And we'll throw that in there, put the sign on, throw a golden animal cracker on it, and there we go. We're up to, that is our 10th Legend 2 pond, I think. We are 75% perfection. We're actually, the 75% seems like a lot to go, but we don't have that much stuff left to do. So the perfection and the end of the challenge are going to come right around the same time. We're currently in fall of year 3. We're looking to finish this challenge the end of winter or the beginning of spring year 4. So even though it's not a speed run, I'm not a speed runner, I still think that's pretty good. I think we've done pretty well here, and I'm pretty proud of that progress. We're just going to do our wine day here. This is the bulk of our income still. Now that we are just stacking up Legend 2 ponds, the fish row is going to increase, but the wine is still going to outpace it. Winter of year 4, around 55% done. You're a lot further than you might think, you know. 55% is pretty good. The golden clock, I think, is like 10% all by itself. So, you know, you're doing pretty well. I think when I did perfection the first time, I was in year 6 or 7 before I got it. There were so many things that I ended up having to wait another year for, you know? Gathering the dragon teeth, yes. So if you're willing, what we did here did work very well, and it was very good. We got 6 dragon teeth from our stingray pond with golden animal cracker in it. And I tell you what, if it wasn't for that, this was going to take a lot longer. We've already completed all of our dragon teeth needs because of that stingray pond. Real lifesaver. Yes, stingrays. It's a small chance, you know, it's not guaranteed that you're going to get dragon teeth from it, but if you put a golden animal cracker on the stingray pond, then when it does happen to produce dragon teeth, you'll get 2. So we've gotten 6 from that stingray pond, and boy, what a boon that was to us. 500,000, 560, 610. Catastrophe, because of you, I caught some stingrays, put them in a pond. Hate grinding the volcano for a dangtooth. Yes, obviously you do need the pond to be up to 10 stingrays to have the best chance at getting those dragon teeth from it. But for this challenge, we were just doing one of each fish. So if you had the capacity to have 5 or 6 stingray ponds, then you'll have those dragon teeth in no time. Fishy rosewater. I've been using the stingrays last few runs too, yeah. This is the first time I've done that. And I will definitely be utilizing that strategy in every perfection run that I do from here on out. Because farming those dragon teeth is just like you said, it's a bugger. It's awful. All right, let's check. We did our wine. So that's nice. That'll have us up close to 4 million gold right now. We do need green algae for the next pond. Ness, oh yeah, definitely in for some fun. Stingray pond all the way. You need a dragon's tooth to get the stingray pond to 10. Yes. I mean, it's not necessarily guaranteed. A lot of the fish ponds, they have a little loot table that they're going to pick what they want for the quest. It's not necessarily guaranteed that it will be one specific item. It may be one of 3 items that they ask for. But we did have to put in a dragon tooth into our stingray pond, and we got 6 back, so it was well worth it. It was well worth it. Yeah, that's why we were such hoarders for this challenge, because I wasn't going to look up every possible quest for every possible fish. So I just hoarded everything in the game, and it paid off. We were able to finish most of the fish quests as soon as they popped up. There were a few that took a while to find the items they were asking for, but most of the fish quests we already had it in a chest by the time they asked. So if you do intend to do lots of fish ponds, or any fish ponds at all, definitely look up what they could possibly ask for and have it on hand and ready to go. Because you do need to get them up to a population of 10 before they really start producing much of anything. Hitting that 10 population really changes their loot table output. Do I dare say I've never made a fish pond in Stardew? Wow, Ness. Wow. You should give it a try. You should give it a try. If for no other reason than to put the legend in it, because the legend row is always just extra money. Started making fish ponds for the first time since watching this stream. Hey Ginger. Hey Ginger. Well, this this challenge has definitely been a lot of fish ponds. We have made a lot of fish ponds. I always recommend that you make one fish pond for the legend. But other than that, they're really not that profitable, you know? Might have influenced you to try it, yeah. Eels for spicy eels, but it's so rare, right? Unless you're talking about fishing them back out to cook them. Oh, the lava eels can give spicy eel. But But yeah, if you're talking about fishing them back out so you can cook them, that is definitely one strategy. Get it up to 10, fish a couple out. For the spicy eels, I find it easy enough to pop a couple rubies in a couple crystallariums and just buy the spicy eel at the desert trader. He says that, but we can see the money in his bank account. Right, exactly. This should be way higher. We're so far behind because we chose fish ponds. They're just not that profitable. See, this is where the money is. Ancient fruit wine. That's the profit. But that's like the royalty of profit. I'm not saying that the fish ponds are bad. They're just not as good as other options. Uh-oh. The hay in the silo is empty. We need to go down to Marnie's. Do you know how to get fish out of aquariums? I don't know anything about the aquariums. I've never actually put anything in the aquariums, to be honest. All I know from watching YouTube shorts and stuff is that you can put a sea urchin in an aquarium and then put a hat on it. And I still haven't done it. It's gonna be a fantastic day. Alright. Put an anglerfish in. Now I don't know how to get it. I also don't know, but I can look it up real quick. I have stuff up in the background. You cast your rod into the aquarium. Cast your fishing rod into the aquarium, and I'm assuming it'll just pick a fish at random, so you'll have to empty the whole thing. Hi, Chill. Guess what? My band is playing a show tonight in Zuzu City. Meet me at the bus stop around 4 this afternoon to leave for the show. You better be there. We'll see. We'll see, Sam. We're a very busy man. Harvey picked us up. Hey, we just happened to get some hay from Marnie in the mail. How about that? Thankfully, we do have the animal catalog, so we can get hay from Marnie, even though she's not going to be there today. So we'll go ahead and do our morning routine, and we'll start our day. We'll see where we end up. Oh, that's right. We're going to end up at the mountain lake fishing for legends. I need to keep that in the back of my mind. We definitely need to be fishing for legends. So we need to get prepped for it. Mooshake, Moolady, and Maleficent have been petted. Tumnus and Nuisance have been petted. Noodlegams has been petted. And Alan have been petted. Okay, job's done. Afternoon nap time. Alright. Shadow. Hold on 1 second. If you're on a couch, on a chair, at a table, on a bus, on a train, or at your desk at work, you have my blessing to nap. It does work. Just close your eyes. Blood Rose, if you don't have the skill to catch a legend, what is your second best fish for a profitable fish pond? Oh, you're not going to like the answer to this. Glacier fish. All of the legendary fish are the most profitable fish to put in a fish pond. If you're just looking for money, and the legend is, I hesitate to say, 3 times more profitable than the glacier fish, which is the very next one. Below that is going to be blobfish from the night market. And if you're looking for like the easiest, most profitable fish to catch, it's going to be super cucumber. And it's just not that profitable. But early game, it's not bad. Luna, I'm not kidding. Glacier fish was so easy to catch. I was annoyed because I thought I would have it. I don't know what you're on about. The glacier fish for me is almost more difficult than the legend. Yes, a trap bobber, a cork bobber, a dish of the sea. You'll see us doing that here in just a minute. Hen Solo has been petted. Lizard has been petted. Quackers has been petted. Snowy has been petted. Nugget has been petted. Reptar has been petted. Duck Vader has been petted. Sharptooth has been petted. Ribbits has been petted. Sir Exelot has been petted. And Chickadee has been petted. Pickles, good morning. Love you. Got it in one try. No buff, no bobbers. Just sometimes they can go easy on you. That's not the usual. That's not the usual at all. The glacier fish for me is, I think, harder than the legend. That's just me personally. It is road day, so we should probably go ahead and do that. I mean, it's not going to hurt us to leave it another day and just do these extended family, just fish for the legend. We need, how many do we need? We still need like 17 or 18 legends. Can't catch legend though, it's hard. Well, there's where your trap bobber, cork bobber, and dish of the sea come into play. It really makes a big difference. Like the way the coral and the urchins look, yeah. Yeah, you can see them hanging out in there. No. One. We just needed one more. Thankfully, the big chest is already enough. We're always going to be harvesting from now on the same exact duplicates. So this chest is just big enough. We do have 44 Legend 2 row right now. And what's that? That's already over 300,000 gold just from that stack of row. So maybe we should do it today. I don't know. I think I would rather spend the time fishing. Fishing for Legend 2s, because we just need so many of them. We only have one more left. So we need a bunch. We need a bunch more. So let's do that. We'll pick up our trap bobbers and our cork bobbers. These are both almost done for. I'm just going to throw away the ones. There we go. And we'll make some more. Swap out. Oh, of course. I need to take all of it out. There we go. May I ask if you find the Junimo chests worth getting? I honestly don't. This was the first time I had ever actually used them. And boy, was I surprised at how disappointing it was. Alright, look at this. That's how big it is. It's only 9 slots. I thought I had unlocked a secret cheat code to help put a Junimo chest in front of every one of these sheds. It's only 9 slots. It is a little bit helpful. As you see, I have sprinklers and ancient seeds in here to just make sure I have them available on either here or Ginger Island at any point in time. It can be helpful to get 1 pair just so that you don't forget things you want to take to Ginger Island. But I just don't find a 9-slot chest very useful. It's funny, at the start of this challenge, everything seemed insurmountably large to complete, yet here we are near the end. Yep. That is how that works. You do not have to do anything extraordinary. Listen to me. You do not have to do anything extraordinary. You just have to do something ordinary every day for a very long time. That's it. That's exactly how all amazing things get done, is one little bit at a time. Alright, so I think we're just going to, oh, I need my Dish of the Seas. Actually, I did find, where was it? There was, fish stew is +3 fishing for an entire day from one fish stew, so we don't even have to refresh it. Much nicer, just quality of life update there. Oh, I'm just realizing that I forgot to go get more hay. We did get hay from Marnie as a gift, but if I don't do it now, I'm going to forget and the animals are going to hate me tomorrow. So we'll run down here. We'll take advantage of our animal catalog so that we can shop here anytime. We'll go ahead and put that into the silo and then go fish for legends. But yeah, we've just been chilling every day, hanging out, and chipping away at this challenge one fish pond at a time. We're still a couple weeks of streaming away from the end. I mean, you know, the fish ponds take time. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm fishing in the wrong place. I don't know why I even started that. I heard it go again, but I don't see... Oh, there it is. I heard it go again. All the way over there. I know, I'm wasting time, but the fish... the fish will still be there in a minute. I want that darn lucky ring. Alright, that was the end of that. The lucky ring can never wait. No, I need every time there's a panning spot, I have to do it. Alright, let's have our fish stew and settle into a long afternoon and evening of fishing until we pass out. We're just looking to pick up as many Legend 2s as we can, and the green algae is not, it's a very nice little side piece that we're going to get. Yes. Have we not done that? Oh, we haven't. We haven't done that yet. Yes, usually I go down to Willie's and set it to random so it's different every time. I guess I just haven't made my way down there to do it. I like putting it on random to keep the variety up. Shrimpy, welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? It's good to see you in here. Ginger says hi. Ginger says hi. We are fishing for legends right now. We've got everything else pretty much under control. And we've got the extended family quests, so we are fishing for legends, and that is all we are doing. Yes, Luna. Fred and Ginger are my budgies. They are here in the room with us right now. And Ginger can be quite loud sometimes. She has opinions about things. Okay, this is definitely a legend. Yep, and on cue... on cue, Ginger has an opinion that she would like to express. She wants to make sure everyone knows. that is why we have these emotes, which Shadow designed. Shadow, who is in chat right now. Whoops. No, we have to cast the whole way to the log. Whoop. I do what I want, Dad. Yep, that's Ginger. And the white one is Fred. Ginger is the green and yellow budgie, and Fred is the albino budgie. They're both females, and they are the cute little pair. Fred's normally fairly quiet, but she will join in sometimes too. So we are a good ways to perfection. We finished our shipping. We finished, obviously, the fish. The museum is done. We've got all the star drops. We're currently working on relationships very much. We still need one recipe from Sandy, Tom-Kha soup. And we still need a sea cucumber, which is in fall here, and a squid, which is in winter. And I already forget who pointed it out, that we could try to use the magic bait to get the squid early. We could try that. It's not that big a deal, just because we're going to have to wait until winter to finish anyway, because we're not going to have all the fish ponds built yet. But everything is under control. We've got a plan to finish absolutely every part of this challenge, along with the perfection goals. Nice, golden animal cracker. That's going on a Legend 2 pond. So we're very much on the home stretch. There's Ginger getting her zoomies out again, flying all around, and announcing her presence. We're very much on the home stretch of this challenge. We're really just knocking out a few things. We still need maybe 15 or 20 magma sprites for the Monster Slayer Hero achievement. And then we'll be done with that. That's the only thing we have left for that, the monster eradication goals. Kiss the birds for me, Catastrophe. Absolutely, thank you. I will return in 10 seconds. The birds. Oh, someone has successfully undone the carabiner that holds up their swing. The birds have been kissed. The kisses have been delivered. We can get back to fishing. One of them, anything that's in the cage they like to destroy. And one of them has figured out how to unscrew the security carabiner that holds their swing up. So it's only a matter of time before they knock that down to the floor. I'll have to go in there and put it back together again. They're very resourceful little destructive beasts. And they're also perfect and very cute. But we did finish the entire fish list. There are no more fish left in the game to put in fish ponds. We have put every single eligible fish in the game in a fish pond already. So we are just working on getting up to that 101 number with Legend 2s now. I did, at the beginning of this challenge, I completely mistaken. I got the wrong fish list. I got the expanded fish list, which would have been 101. The countdown at the top is 59 days to fish till we pass out. I've already turned off that redeem, but we had a user redeem where you could pay acorns to make me fish till we pass out. And now we are within about 2 months at the end of the challenge, and that number was above 60, so I went ahead and turned off the redeem. Captain K, welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? I went ahead and just turned off the redeem because we already have enough nights of fishing till we pass out to last us until the end of the challenge. It's definitely been a fun little fan favorite thing here. I was allowed to sleep twice, once in spring before anyone had realized that the fish to pass out was a thing, and once in summer because Millie was being very nice and decided that I should be allowed to go to bed once. So summer of year 1 was the last time we slept in our bed. We have absolutely spent hundreds of thousands of gold passing out in this playthrough. 23. Yes, to be fair, the marriage to Elliot was a business arrangement, not one of romance or love. I needed his star drop. So it's not that surprising that I make him sleep alone every night. I didn't intend to marry anyone. Elliot was not a choice that I wanted to make. But we did decide later on during the challenge that we needed something to work on. So we decided we would go for perfection while we wait for Robin to build all these ponds. And Elliot loves 4 things that are related to fishing, so he was the obvious choice. He was not my choice. He was the choice. I am absolutely throwing things away to get that green algae. We need a lot of green algae still. We still need about 50 couple green algae for the fish pond material. Star drop, is that what the kids call it nowadays? Yes, well, you see, when 2 adults love each other. Anyway, moving on, Shrimpy, moving on. How are you feeling today? You getting better? You on the tail end? We'll have one more day to catch these Legend 2s. I think we've only gotten 1 today so far. I'm really hoping to get at least 1 more. Chill a kid in spirit, maybe. Feeling astronomically better today. That is wonderful news, Shrimpy. Wonderful news. You gotta love those days where it's just like you wake up and you're fine, right? It's all over. It was just like it was a fever dream. And then you have that one day where you realize I've got all these house chores to catch up on from being sick the last few days. Puts a damper on the mood immediately. But you gotta go easy on yourself. See that fish soup, the fish stew, it's going to be on 1 fish stew for the whole day. Very nice, very nice. I might cook a few more. We are going to be doing a lot of this fishing for Legend 2s. Every time we see that extended family fish quest come up to finish this out. Literally lasted the entire spring break, so bummed. Yeah, you said Shrimplet brought it home. Well, at least, I mean, you got to see them for the whole time, though, right? Like, it's not like they, you guys were all sick together. So, still got to see your family, which is nice. I don't mind. I don't mind catching a cold or a flu if it means I got to spend time with my kids. In fact, I do that quite frequently. The last time was when we went to that cat cafe. Somehow we all still like each other. Nice. We went to that cat cafe, and even though it was insanely hygienic, they did a really good job cleaning. There were a bunch of families with little children, and the little children, as they do, were running around wiping their noses and touching everything. Definitely picked up a pretty good cold from that. But it was well worth it. It was a wonderful time. We got to play with a bunch of kittens and just chill in a very relaxed space. This is why I stopped at 1. Well, I have 4, but thankfully I'm beyond the school years where they were just, it was just a rotating door. It was a revolving door of colds and flus while they were in school. It was like we were sick 100% of the time. Once they hit high school and they started going to public school, I homeschooled up until high school, and then I had my old son. He stayed home and finished out his high school diploma at home and went on to the Air Force, but the rest of them wanted to go to public school. So once they hit high school age, they went to public school, and it was just like non-stop colds, one after the other. I do not miss those days. Now I'll get 1 or 2 colds a year. For that, it was, just all the time. That was definitely one thing that I didn't even realize that I was glad for homeschooling for. Just a completely, almost irrelevant detail, but it became a very important detail over the years. Our fishing tackle has worn out. The fact that I wasn't sick that much when they weren't going to public school. Hey, Ginger. Okay, we have gotten 2 legends at this point. I would really like another one by the end of the night. If we can get 5 or 6 during each quest, I think that should line up with our timeline just about right. Blood Rose, I feel like I was a pretty healthy high schooler, but I went to public school the whole time. Right, and I think that was probably it. That was probably the reason why it was for us, because they hadn't been to school before. And so when they showed up, none of us had ever been exposed to these things previously. So there was a whole list of, different cold varieties that we had never seen. There we go. There we go. Oh my goodness. Nice. That one was a tough one. I won't lie about that. That one was a tough one. Captain K, bet y'all's immune systems are robust now, though. Yes, we're all good now. It's years later now. I'm probably back to that point. Like I said, we went to that cat cafe. I 100% caught whatever was there from those other kids. But so it's been years now. I'm probably right back to that, but I don't have kids going in and out of public school anymore, so I'm not catching those colds. Shrimpy, I didn't realize how good the legend ponds actually were. Now that I'm not in need of dragon's teeth in my perfection farm save, switched out all of my stingrays for legend 2. So much money, Shrimpy. So much money. It's just printing money. As long as you're using preserve jars for the row and you have the artisan profession, so much money. And golden animal crackers on all of them. And interesting, this would be an interesting thing after we're completely done. I don't think I want to mess with this challenge. Like, once we're done with it, I think I'd like to keep everything as it was. But it would be interesting to fill an entire beach farm with Legend 2 ponds with golden animal crackers, and just out of curiosity, see what the weekly income from that would be. Because currently, most of these fish ponds don't produce hardly any money at all, right? The regular fish, all of the regular fish, they do not make much money at all. The Legend and the Legend 2, they make tons of money. So having that many would be interesting for sure. Although we could just we could just do some really quick math, honestly. It wouldn't even be that hard. There is a spreadsheet that exists out there in the universe somewhere on the internet where they calculated the average daily expected income of each fish pond in the game. Obviously, the Legend takes the cake, right? But if we were to go just get that number and multiply it by 101, our answer would be there. Lynn, welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? Nice shadow paw. I like it. I like it. What can we'll just sell the bullheads. And the carps and the chubs and the bait. Going okay? Well, that's good to hear. Oh, there's our pass out. There is our pass out for the day. Eli, welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? We are just chilling. We are just working on perfection goals and challenge goals. Right now we're fishing. We've got our extended family fish quest. So we're fishing up some legends to fill out our ponds. We still need a good 15, 16 more legends. So we'll need at least one more quest. Scorpio Pie, welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? Good to see you in here. Lynn, I'm doing well. I'm doing well, thank you. Looks like it's going to be another beautiful day here. I might be able to get back out into the garden again this evening. So that's always nice. Let me put down our fish until we pass out counter. As we did indeed fish until we pass out last night. I'll just have a sip of tea here. Luna's off to play Stardew. Have a fun stream. Thank you, Luna. Thank you for chilling with me. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for keeping me company. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful day and have fun playing Stardew. Shannon, lurk. Time to get ready to decorate. Shannon is now lurking like a champ. Lurking is greatly encouraged. We love lurkers. Do your thing, Shannon. We love you. Eli on a 3-stream streak. Thank you, thank you. Blood Rose redeems stretch. Thank you for the stretch, Blood Rose. Everyone else, give it a bit of a stretch as well. Oh my. Very nice. Very, very nice. Thank you for that, Blood Rose. Much appreciated. Lynn, it's going to rain here. We've got a beautiful day here. I hope you don't mind the rain. Another neutral day. All right. Good morning, Elliot. Alright, so let's go ahead and put away our Legend 2s. Put away anything else. We've got plenty of seaweed and green algae now for our next pond, so that's good news. Alright, and we are going to want to make more bobbers for our work today. Banana, welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? Whoop, no, not the fish stew. Oh, gods. That was close. That was close. I almost sold our fish stew. That is way too valuable. That's worth way more than 500 gold. Alright, so let's get our morning routine out of the way. We'll take care of our animals. We'll take care of our fishies. And then we'll get on about our day. Which is just going to be fishing up legends. That is really all we're going to do while we have this quest. Oh no, they're mad. Did they run out of hay yesterday before I filled it up again? Mooshake, Moolady, and Maleficent have been petted. Tumnus and Nuisance have been petted. Noodlegams has been petted. And Alan have been petted. Elliot watered the cat for us. That was nice. We'll pet all of our coop animals here. Nugget has been petted. Ribbits has been petted. Quackers has been petted. Duck Vader has been petted. Sharptooth has been petted. Lizard has been petted. Snowy has been petted. Sir Exilot has been petted. Reptar has been petted. Hen Solo has been petted. And Chickadee has been petted. Yeah, see, they have plenty of hay now. Good morning, Pickles. Love you. Let me go ahead and empty my animal products here. And the survival burger, still safe. Still safe. Very fresh looking, actually, considering it's been in this chest for 3 years now. Ah, nice free seaweed. The best seaweed. Yeah, we can ignore that for today. We'll go ahead and take care of our fishies. See if Robin's done with that new pond. What do we got? Got a little bit of wood as well. All right. And we probably will go ahead and do the row sheds today. We do want to make that money. This does take a while. Generally speaking, it is 11 a.m. by the time we get done doing our morning chores. Up our next largemouth bass pond, 2 common mushrooms. That is so easy. Robin is indeed done. So we do need to get up to Robin and get her to build another pond. And we need 2 common mushrooms. Whoops. We need 2 common mushrooms for our largemouth bass. And I think that's just their second quest. So there is going to be another quest for them coming up. There we go. Not bad. We did that at 9:30. Linus picked us up last night. George sent us some stone for whatever reason. Yep, we're up to... What are we up to? I need to change it, actually. We're up to 83 now. Robin just finished that one. 83. We are very much on the home stretch of this challenge. Bet Robin is so sick of building ponds. She, honestly, after 3 years of building ponds... She should be able to knock one out in less than 3 days. She should have so much practice at building these ponds that it shouldn't take her 3 days to do it anymore. That's just my 2 cents. I mean, we do pay her very well. and we gave her lots of peaches, which she loves. She loves peaches. Farmer single-handedly putting her kids through school. Yeah, I mean, that's not even controversial, right? After we get done with our golden clock, we are going to do the community improvements. So, I forgot the 2 common mushrooms. So we quite literally single-handedly funded the entire town, not just Robin's family. But yes, it is an absurdly large number of fish ponds. And we still have a good many to go. We are going to have fish ponds all the way down to the bottom of the farm. All right. We are keeping better. We're better caught up with the seaweed and green algae now because we've been fishing for these legends. All right. Okay. So, I tell you what. I'm going to put this stuff back. We're going to do the row sheds. And then we'll go get Robin to do the fish ponds. See, this whole side is just Legend 2 row. It's going to be a lot of money here. Be cool to put the ponds in rainbow order by the watercolors. We could if we had. So all we need really is enough room still on the farm for one more pond. And then we could absolutely just go up to Robin's and reorganize all the ponds. Just for the giggles, right? All we need is enough room to set one pond aside to start the Rubik's Cube game of shuffling all the colors around. So as long as we get to 101 and there's still room for one more pond, we can absolutely do rainbow designs or whatever the heck we want to do when we get to the end. Just like with the Market Farmer Challenge, there's going to be a period at the end here. At the very least, it'll be 3 days of game time while we wait for the last pond to be built. There'll be a period of game time where we can just go around decorating things. No, that's what I'm saying, Bloodred. You're not adding anything that I haven't already thought of. Towards the end of the challenge, we'll run out of things to do. We'll have finished perfection, you know? And so we'll have time to just play. I did do a farm tour of the Market Farm Challenge. Oh, we didn't have any angler row. Wow. After we were done, I did for my 2-month streaming anniversary a couple weeks ago. We did a revisit of the Market Farmer Challenge. It's up on YouTube. Let me put that in here. And you can see how towards the end of a challenge we just have fun. We decorate. We just do fun things. Crimson Fish, son of Crimson Fish. Lava Eel, Super Cucumber. Okay. Now we just grab stacks. We'll see how our time is looking. I might want to take a pause from doing this to get up to Robin's. Thank you for the follow. Follows are anonymous here. You are welcome to lurk as much as you like. You're welcome to nap as much as you like. Nap. You're also welcome to join us in chat. If you so please, it is entirely up to you. Ginger does have opinions, but don't let that sway you. She always has opinions. We do have an ad coming up in just a couple minutes. I'm going to try and get these sheds done. And honestly, I might not have time to do the second one. So I'm just going to call it there. We got all the legend row in, and that is that's the majority of the money. The rest of this that we're putting in now doesn't make us much at all. So I'm not really worried about doing both sheds. I'm much more worried about doing the legend row. So I'll go ahead and get our stuff for Robin. And we'll head on over there and get her started on the next pond. And then we'll just finish the day fishing until we pass out for Legend 2 fish. But yes, on the YouTube, I might, while we're on break, I can pop in there and get the link for the Market Farm Revisited tour. And you can give that a watch. It's a whole stream, you know, it's 3 or 4 hours long, but you can just skip around and see how the farm looked. Yep, no links. Sorry, I'll do it myself. I will. I don't allow links for science. No, it wasn't a curse. It was link. It was a link, and the links are not allowed for good reasons. I'm sure you can understand for good reasons. I'll pop the link in there in a second. We do have an ad break coming up, so anyone that is not currently subscribed, please turn down your volume. I know I can be a bit quiet. I know the ads can be a bit loud. I would hate for them to come in hot and bust out your eardrums. So you're not going to miss anything. I'm going to take a break as well. I'm going to refill my tea, stretch my legs, get a snack. I recommend you do the same. The ads are 3 minutes long. So the ads are coming in 10 seconds. If you're not subscribed, please turn down your volume, and I will see you in a few minutes. All right, Eli, that sounds wonderful. No staircase. Skull Cavern Run. All right, everyone should be back from ads, so we can go ahead and turn that screen off. Thank you for the follow. All follows are anonymous. You're welcome to lurk all you like. You're welcome to nap all you like. Nap. Or you're welcome to join us in chat. It's entirely up to you. I did go ahead and link that Market Farm Challenge. Bloodrose, I do appreciate you trying to help. I'm sure you can understand why I don't allow links in chat. I don't think I need to explain to anyone why that's a bad idea. But there's the link to the Market Farmer Challenge Farm Tour episode. It is a full VOD. It's not edited. It was just us just having a good time and going back and revisiting that farm, doing some more decorating and just chilling for a day. But that farm in summer and early summer of year 3, we finished that challenge. We had 3,279 ancient fruit plants on the standard farm. We had the whole greenhouse full of ancient fruit, the whole Ginger Island farm full of ancient fruit. And we were not allowed to process anything. It was a market farmer challenge. I mean, I made the whole thing up, right? I made the rules myself. But it was market farmer challenge. We had to make most of our money from farming. And we had to fill every available tillable tile on the standard farm with ancient fruit, which turned into 3,279 ancient fruit plants and a total income of 4 million gold per week, which is why I keep saying that the fish ponds are not that profitable. If you're looking to make money in this game, farming is the way to go. And keep in mind, that's 4 million gold a week with no processing. So if we were to put kegs everywhere on the entire map to deal with getting 4,000 ancient fruit every week, if we were to have 4,000 kegs across the map, that would be more like 10 plus million gold a week income. If you're looking to make money in this game, farming is the way to do it. Oh, whoops. Hold on. I need to eat my... Oh, I didn't bring my stuff for the fishing. Eli, that sounds good. We'll do that on our next Skull Cavern run. I cannot guarantee it very likely won't be today. We're going to be ending here in about half an hour. So it almost assuredly will not be today. But I have written it down on my to-do list. So I'll do that on the next available Skull Cavern day, which would be Monday. I take the weekends off. I'll be streaming again on Monday. And what I will do, regardless if you're there or not, I'll go ahead and do it. And then I will clip out I will highlight just the Skull Cavern run. And I'll post that link in my Discord so that you can watch it back if you want to, okay? If you're not there for it, I'll just go ahead and clip it out and post it for you to watch. I have a feeling it'll go just fine. Honestly, like I've said, we only use about 4 to 6 staircases per run. So removing the staircases is, it's going to make it slightly more annoying. But I don't think it's a life-changing difference. I appreciate the not bombs. Honestly, if you had said no bombs, I very likely would have vetoed that and said no, I'm not doing that. I'm never in the mood for trying to do Skull Caverns with no bombs. Alright, and we'll need to make, we'll make 2 more cork bobbers and 1 more trap bobber just to make sure we have them. And we'll go ahead and fish the rest of the day away looking for more Legend 2s. Did I? Oh, this is a good question. Yes, I did. I did put the fish pond counter up. Good. Yeah, the infested floors are going to be annoying. The spiral floors, honestly, for me, I think the spiral floors are more annoying than the infested floors. The infested floors can be very bad, but the spiral floors are the worst for me. At least the infested floors are usually fairly open, like the map is fairly open, so I can run at the monsters fairly quickly. But the spiral floor, there is nothing you can do to speed that up. But I will say, over the time I've played this game, over the time I've played this game, I have almost always staircased the spiral floors. I'll go to that bottom right corner of the map, and if I haven't found one yet, I'll put a staircase down. I have really wanted to not do that. I've wanted to get to that middle floor full of crates. I'm sure there's good stuff in those crates, right? I just don't have the patience to get the whole way there. But it could be that going to the middle of those spiral floors and destroying all the crates is what gets me my lucky ring, so I really should be doing it. Because that is, I believe, that is one way that you can attain a lucky ring is through crates in the Skull Caverns. There we go. Ginger has found something to destroy. So she's happy. It's just a paper towel roll. It's just a little, a paper towel roll for them to tear up, throw trash around. They love it. But yeah, so now we're just gonna fish this out. Here we go. Here's our first one of the day. We are going to need probably 2 more extended family quests to finish this out. I did just realize I also have Son of Crimson Fish, Miss Angler, and another radioactive carp back at the house. We can put those in ponds. It doesn't have to be 100% Legend 2s for the rest of it. I have some legendary fish. I might as well put them in ponds too. But I would prefer it to be Legends, just because it's more money. We did already complete the list. We already have all of those fish in one pond already. We're just repeating ourselves at this point. Banana is now lurking like a champ. Lurking is greatly encouraged. We love lurkers. Do your thing, Banana. We love you. So I'm just, oops, I never did eat the fish stew. Interesting. Okay, there we go. So I did catch a legend without a food buff on. Good job, me. Give myself a little pat on the back. See, that fish stew, the 3 levels makes a big difference in the size of the fishing bar. As well as the cork bobber and the trap bobber make it so much easier to catch legendary fish. I'm not looking for a challenge. I'm looking for fish. I want it to be as easy as possible. I want to do everything to give myself the best chance of catching every one that I hook. Just have a sip of tea while we catch a carp. Don't even need to click anything to catch a carp. Hey, Fred. So we've gotten at least one today. I would really like to get 2 more, but any more is good. Gets us closer to the end. And we have 2 whole months here, 2 whole seasons to get more extended family quests. We just have to make sure that we check the Queen Quest board every week for the chance at getting that extended family quest. We did get our last recipe from Mr. Queen's board, so as we went over it earlier. It was quite agonizing and painstaking, but as a team, we did manage to think that the only thing we have left to craft in the game is the deluxe scarecrow, which I do have to wait until winter to go to the Festival of Ice. Speaking of which, what is the date of that festival? Festival of Ice is the 8th of winter. It's early winter. So that's actually really good. That's really good news. We'll have that taken care of. And then the crafting will be done. I do need to fish in the ocean during the fall to get a sea cucumber. And then we need to also fish in the ocean either with magic bait for a squid or we wait for winter for the squid, which is fine. That's for cooking. The fried calamari and the sea cucumber is for the lucky lunch. We did wait until much later. We didn't decide to go for perfection until we were already a good halfway through this challenge. So we didn't plan that out. Perfection was not planned out ahead of time. We were just winging it, really just winging it. So I'm not upset at how long it's taking. I'm actually pretty happy. I think we're going to be finishing the challenge at the end of year 3 or the beginning of year 4, and I am perfectly happy with that. Originally, I thought it was going to take much longer. I thought we were going to be late year 4, early year 5 by the time we finished this challenge. So the current schedule is, I think, well done. Good job. I will say, this doesn't affect the actual Stardew seasons, the Stardew years, but I never expected, when I set up the fish till we pass out, user redeem, I did not fully think it through as to how much longer in real life time passing out every single night of the game would take. So that has been a bit comical as to how long this challenge has taken because of that. Alright, here's our second one. Be patient with me while I while I concentrate. There we go. I definitely did not calculate how many actual hours would be involved in fishing until we pass out every night, but it has been beneficial for the challenge. We've been able to get we got our fishing chart filled out very quickly in the first year. Actually, I think it was spring of year 2. I think there was a couple things that I had missed in the first year. And it definitely helped us stay ahead of our green algae and seaweed needs, because 101 fish ponds means 505 each of green algae and seaweed. So fishing until we pass out actually really helped with that. To just get one extra here and there. And now this extended family is really helping with the green algae. It's forcing me to fish here and keep up my green algae stocks. So that we have that to what ran out, the trap bobber. So now we have we're having extra green algae to make sure that we have enough for our next fish pond. When we don't have the extended family quest on, we generally fish until we pass out at home on the beach farm, which gets us a lot of seaweed. So the fish till we pass out has been very beneficial. It has been very fun. It has definitely provided a few comical moments, such as Wolfie coming in the other day and spending 15,000 acorns on 32 days worth of fishing until we pass out. That was quite the moment. It was a fun moment. And that's why I've turned it off, because now we have as many days on the fish till we pass out counter as I believe we have left in the challenge. And I would like everyone to save their acorns for other purposes. I will come up with other things to spend your acorns on, I promise. And now that we're towards the end of this challenge, Eli is a good example. Eli and Bloodrose. We've started to really take advantage of the For Science redeems, which I might increase the cost of, to be honest. Now that there's no fish till we pass out redeem, I don't want the For Science to completely take over the gameplay. There we go. There's number 3 on the day. Oh, we might be able to get one more today. That would be fantastic. But definitely towards the end of the challenge, everything else is being wrapped up. We've already got all of our other goals under control. They may not be completed, but there is a plan for their completion, and it's not worrisome. We have 2 months of gameplay left, so there's no worry that we finish all of it. I can't throw it away. Well, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Oh, maybe I can... I also can't drop it. Alright. So, we'll just keep fishing. We'll try and get one more legend here. We only have 15 or 20 magma sprites left to kill. That's the monster slayer. And then that's done. We do have relationships to work on. We've got still a stack of prismatic shards here. We've got rabbit's feet back at the house. We should, with the things we already have in hand, we also have star drops for when we get down to that last one. Yes, I can sell it to the Adventurers Guild, but I'm stuck here fishing until I pass out. It's a very rare day that we walk into the Adventurers Guild. It's just so far out of the way. We go in there every once in a while to check on our Monster Slayer goals. But at this point, I know exactly what it is. We just need 15 or 20 magma sprites. So I don't really have a reason to go in there anymore. It really is very inconveniently placed, you know? Oh, our cork bobber ran out. But yeah, so the goals that are not complete, we very much have in hand. They're under control. It's even more inconveniently placed and expanded. Oh boy. Well, I know I've seen people play expanded. I mean, the map is huge. So I can imagine just traveling places takes quite some time. I got my hopes up we would get one more legend here, but no. There's our pass out. There's our pass out for the day. Now that's what I'm talking about. 815,000 gold from our 2 row sheds. That Aged Legend 2 row, that's what I'm talking about. The map size alone was enough for me to not want to play it anymore, yeah. So, between the Legend and the Legend 2, that's basically 600,000 gold from those sheds. But you see the rest of them, they just don't add up to much. The legendary ones do. The angler, the mutant carp, the radioactive carp. And you see the lava eel is 1,000 each. That's probably the most expensive non-legendary row in the game, is probably the lava eel. The map size, I just did not like the number of NPCs. Okay. I know there was a few more. Was it really that many? Alright, let me mark down our fish till we pass out. Honestly, I'm debating whether I want to do this day or not. It is very close to 12 o'clock. I think what I'll do is we'll just kind of have a look around. I think we'll head over to Ginger Island, excuse me. We'll head over to Ginger Island, check on our perfection count, and then we'll come back and just do a little farm tour and call it a day. Lofty, you managed to come in right at the end. We're going to be a couple more minutes, but welcome in. Welcome in. It's good to see you as always. We're just going to go check out our perfection, see how we're doing, and then we're going to do our little farm tour. I might as well do the Ginger Island farm tour now. It's not much to not much to see. Just this, some ancient fruit, some pineapple. We're going to check on our perfection counter for posterity, just to know. I believe it is 75%. 75%. Shipping's done. 4 obelisks. Working on saving for the golden clock. We're almost halfway there. We'll be there soon enough. Monster Slayer Hero, we just need 15 or so magma sprites, and then we're done with that. Great Friends, we are very much making progress on that front. Obviously, the farmer level's been done for a very long time. We have all the star drops. We just need to do the deluxe scarecrow, which we need to wait for the Feast of the Winter Star. No, the Ice Festival. The Ice Festival in winter. And the cooking, we're very close. We're very close. We just need the tomka soup recipe from Sandy. And we need a sea cucumber, which we can get right now, and a squid, which we can get in winter. And then we're done. Yeah. So all of this is very much in hand. We are very close. Our relationships are good. We're almost maxed with the wizard and the dwarf. And we only have a few more that really need any work. Sandy being the main one, because she's way out there in the desert. She's just an inconvenient place to get to. So we'll just give a wander around the farm. This is what are we up to? Is Robin done, or is she still working? No, she's still working. Okay. This is what 83 fish ponds looks like. And we still have some to build before we're all done. But we're very much at the tail end of this. We may or may not want a third shed, to be honest. 2 might be enough. So we'll go ahead and take our screenshot there. And I will start looking for a friend right now. I already have one in mind, to be honest. I just want to double check. Yep. Shannon Rose 2000 is a loyal viewer, a member of our community here, and she is working on a perfection farm in Stardew Valley Expanded. Blood Rose, you were just talking about that. Shannon is working on a Stardew Valley Expanded perfection run, which I'm sure is kind of a crazy undertaking, but she does play with a lot of mods. I believe it's 200 some mods enabled. She definitely plays the game on easy mode a bit, but still, perfection in Stardew Valley Expanded is something to behold. So I'll go ahead and put the raid messages in. Fred is having her say on the matter. The first message is for everyone, anyone and everyone. The second message is for subscribers only. And we're going to go ahead and raid over to Shannon. She's very cozy. I'm sure you guys will enjoy. So thank you. Thank you to everyone. Thank you for chilling with me. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for keeping me company. I appreciate you. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Love you, folks.